start?
I have my food.
Of course you do. And you're playing, so even better. Oh, I'll post in the Discord. Alright. I feel like I had something that I was going to talk about, but I don't remember.
I can talk about how my brace upgraded to cast.
Oh my god, you're in a cast now?
It's a half cast. It's not.
Jesus.
So you're a half caster. So you're like a
I'm a half
bard
cast.
or a
yeah.
What else is a half caster besides a bard?
Ranger
is a half caster.
No, I guess I was gonna say an arcane trickster, but
no,
trickster's like a quarter
caster.
Yeah.
Wait, there's quarter casters?
Arcane tricksters and eldritch knights are quarter casters.
Nyx is a quarter caster.
I didn't realize there was.
I had to get my spells in somehow. Anyway, I mean, it's not much of an actual upgrade. It's just I went to a hand specialist.
A hand
specialist.
Yeah. Well, okay. So a big development over this week. I went to the urgent care on Monday. They thought it was a bacterial infection.
Wait, it's not?
From micro tears from the actual injury. And
from the bird.
So it was super swollen and like particularly in like the part where my joint is. And they were like, yeah, if we'll give you this antibiotic and these painkillers, and if it doesn't go away or it doesn't look better in 2 days, you have to go see a hand specialist. And I was like, okay. And they're like, oh, and if it spreads or you start to get like these lines going up your arm, you have to go to the emergency room.
Okay.
And then I started to cry because I was like, that super scared me, and I was in pain. And
so did that happen? Because the last I heard from you was that was the bacterial thing. I didn't know that there was an to that. I thought it just was that. But
yeah, I thought so too. And then so I was like out of commission for 2 days, and my mom got me my mom made the appointment for me because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not an adult yet. So I went to go see a hand specialist, and they did X-rays.
Is there a name for that? Like
what?
Podiatrist for foot doctor?
I'm sure that there is, but I don't know what the name.
Maniatrist.
Because maniacal. Like hands.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So they did X-rays again, and he took a look at it, and he's like, "Yeah, it doesn't look like a bacterial infection. It looks like it's just inflamed. That it's probably like an inflamed ligament. So I'm gonna give you prescription strength ibuprofen. You can stop taking the antibiotic, and we're gonna put you in this half cast for, and then we'll see what you look like in a week."
Man.
It was the first time I'd gotten that like cast material actually put on me. I don't know if any of you. I know Shannon broke her wrist, but I don't know if any of you have had a cast. Did you have a cast when you broke your wrist?
I had a cast.
Okay, I couldn't remember. That's right, we did, because we all signed it.
I had two, and the first one was too tight, so when I went to the second group of doctors, they said, hey, this cast is too tight. We're going to take it off, and we're going to give you a new one.
Nice.
Yeah, so this was the first time that I had the, like, cast material on me, which, if you haven't, it's kind of cool. They, like, it's just like, it looks like just a piece of gauze that they then, he cut it to like the size, and you run it under water, and then he wrings it out, and it gets then warm, and he just held it to my like thumb and wrist for a little bit, and he like pinched it over here so that it made like a full, like fully, immobilized my thumb. And then he wrapped it with this, with the bandage, and it got like warm, and he's like, yeah, and then that's just it curing, and it'll harden, and I don't know.
You have to
It's
get
just
it sawed
cool.
off. When you get it off, they have to saw it off.
No, they don't, because it's only a half cast.
Oh, that's what you mean by half cast.
Yeah,
not
I mean like
wise, but like stability wise.
Yeah, it's only really around my thumb.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it just is. It's not on this side of my wrist.
Kind of from the rest of it.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, but it's like still tough. And
well, that's good that you can take that bandage off, because
it is nice.
Yeah, like, one of the worst parts about having a cast is how itchy you get.
I mean, I'm not supposed to take this off like all the time, and I usually don't. But like, yeah, it is very itchy
hours,
up here.
It's nice.
The swelling has gone down quite a bit though,
yeah,
so.
It does look better than it did.
Yeah. So that's good.
Sometimes it just needs some stability, like especially because we use our hands every day.
Yeah, this just makes me not use it at all. It makes writing emails super difficult.
You're mirrored, so that's your.
It's my left hand.
Thank you for not making me do that.
I'm right-handed, so it's not like the hugest inconvenience, but it's
writing
also
with
like
the other hand is very difficult.
Yeah, it's not like the hugest inconvenience, but at the same time, it's still like you don't realize how much you use your non-dominant hand.
So when you write emails, are you like boop 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 boop?
I'm like this. I'm like using just one hand.
Mm-hmm.
Occasionally I'll use like I don't know why, but for some reason it really doesn't help to use these because then I have to keep my elbow up like this. So I really just use like the pinky and ring finger, but I try not to use it. I try to only do it with one hand, but it's honestly not that easy. I used a Google Drive has a has a talk to text function. So I used that a little bit today because that was easier.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
I remember in undergrad, in senior year when I broke my wrist, and I remember like having to take, like I needed like note takers and stuff for some of the things that like for specifically physics, because you can't really, because it was my dominant hand that I broke, and I couldn't, or my dominant wrist, and I couldn't like write anything, and physics is not something that you can type. So I had a note taker for that. But I remember for like one of the quizzes or exam or whatever that we had to take, I had to, like, you can't really have a note taker do that for you. So I had to do that with my left hand, and it took me,
goodness.
I think it was like a 10-question quiz, and it took me like an hour because I had to do it with my non-dominant hand. And it was like so sloppy and stuff. But thank God the professor was like super chill and understanding, was like, yeah, you can take all the time you need. But yeah, I missed like half of that class's notes because like I was so busy trying to like write down and make it like legible.
Jeez, yeah, I can't even imagine having a note taker in one of my math classes would have been insane. There's no way they would have had any way to write this stuff down if they weren't also like I would have had to pay one of my 2 people.
Well, usually
I knew in the math program to do it for me.
Usually it went like if you had a note taker, it would be somebody from the same class.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense.
They would like advertise it to the class and say like, we're looking for a note taker. If you're interested, go to this place because you got compensated for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I only did that for physics because I think like all the other classes I took were like ones where like you could take notes like on your computer, and like, I mean, you can take notes on your computer in physics. It's just really difficult because there's just like so many symbols and it's a lot of math. So it's like that's something where it's easier like having it written down.
Yeah, that would have been difficult to do on your computer.
Yeah, it's just that trouble
Yeah.
is that with a note taker in it, where they're taking the class too, then they can't take. It's like they have to write down all the notes twice, which slows their ability. Like I would be too slow to write it down because I'm a slow note
I think
taker.
they just copy them. And
Yeah, they just copy
Why am
it.
I so dumb? Like obviously that's how it would work. My God.
Rebecca,
I
we
guess
have
you don't have to
technology.
read self today.
Well, I don't.
We're not cavemen.
Yeah. Okay.
We have
Anyway, Shannon, what are we playing today?
Playing Pokemon Red. Woo!
And I was
Nuzlocke.
the last one, so I'm very excited.
I need to get back used to the controls again because I've been playing so much Stardew.
All right.
I'm like, wait, what are the controls? Got it. There we go. All right. So to review, we have our Beedrill named PB. Oh wait, I have to exit out. No.
Is that about socialism?
Our name is socialism.
Oh.
We have our Spearow named Jack. Jack Spearow.
I thought we were doing noodle themes.
No.
We have Charmander, Bernie Sanders. Bernie San.
So yeah, we were originally
and then we have
named
Pidgey, which is Riru. Oh wait, sorry, Pidgeotto.
Yeah, somehow, for some reason, Pidgeotto is named after me.
Charmeleon,
but
not Charmander. I forgot that they evolved.
Yeah, no, we decided to because we named I forget what we went through this game like 3 times.
We named the rival Capitalism.
The rival's name is Capitalism, and so we reset the game to name ourselves Socialism. And then of course we got a Charmander that we had to name Bernie San. Bernie Sanders, but of Bernie San. So
naturally. Continue.
Right. Give me 1 second. Yeah.
Boy.
Okay, never mind. I think my roommate was knocking on my door, but I wasn't sure. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, we defeated the first gym. Brock swept through that because we did all the training. Mm-hmm. So let's go on an adventure. Woo. I looked at you. Yes, I did. Why is she coming off like so aggressive?
For a little schoolgirl too.
Relax.
Her legs look like they're broken.
Yeah. All right, I'm not gonna fuck with that. We are not gonna be fighting a bird type with our bug type. That is not a good idea. Let's beat Pidgey with Pidgeotto. Oh man, and if this was the recent Pokemon games, we wouldn't have to worry about Sand Attack, because Pidgeotto has Keen Eye, which prevents accuracy from being lowered.
I don't remember the way the chart breaks down. Is Bug weak against flying? Is that why you changed it?
I never remember the breakdown.
Yeah, Bug is weak against flying. So it's like, ooh, Pidgey flying versus Bug. That would be a very bad type matchup. But honestly, like, you're the one who challenged me.
Well, we looked at her funny, okay? So.
Yeah. We looked at her, and I guess that means that we have to fight.
Freaking rude.
Yeah, so it's funny. I feel like I've played Pokemon for like so long, and I still don't have all of the type matchups memorized.
I used to have obviously back when I actually played Pokemon, I had a way better knowledge of this stuff than I do now. Like there was a time when I knew that stuff, but I still probably didn't have it actually memorized. And as soon as Andrew gets on here, he will berate me for my lack of knowledge, I'm sure, again. But
I will make it clear right now that I was very much a Pokemon fan as a kid, but I did not play the games because I didn't have a Game Boy.
Sadly.
So, and I got a DS like kind of late. I got and I don't know. I just never played the Pokemon games. I was a show fan. I loved the show and the cards. and little toys. I had like all the little toys that you'd get at like McDonald's and stuff.
Oh my god, I had so many
Oh my
toys.
god!
I think
That-
I still have a
remembered-
Raichu.
I went home and I found my box of all of the Pokemon figurines that I collected, and how I said that I had like, out of the original 150, I probably have over like at least 100 of them. They are now in my closet. I kind of want to go get them and show you guys. I'm gonna be right back because
Nice.
I'm not playing the game. I can do that.
You should.
BRB.
Okay.
You 100% should show us that.
Yeah. I want to see.
I actually still have my I have the golden Pokemon cards that you'd get at like
Yes, and they came in the little
Burger King.
Pokeball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had those too.
Here, let me see if I can find mine.
Everybody's
I don't know where my
I-
toys are. I think they're in the basement, but
I
I know where
nothing
my
about
golden Pokemon cards are. I think.
No, wait, I don't want to talk to you again.
I watched Pokemon as a kid and I collected the cards, but like I didn't know things about them because I didn't play the game. I do have a Pokemon board game somewhere.
Oh, I had the Pokemon
Ooh,
board game.
is
I
it the
love that game.
Master Trainer one?
Yeah,
I
it's
loved
Master
that
Trainer.
game as a
Oh, I
kid.
love that one. I have that one too.
Yes,
We
it's
got
so
it at a
good.
yard sale. It's so much fun.
I wonder if you got it at a yard sale from me because I sold mine at a yard sale.
I mean,
That would
it
be
was
funny.
like close. It was like in Howell, so I doubt
Probably
it.
not,
But
you know.
JK, I thought they were in my room. I don't
Wait,
know
what
where
is
they are.
Santa looking
that was a
for?
lot more damage than I thought it would.
I
do.
went to go get my I was gonna try to find the
Lisa,
golden
I choose
Pokemon
you.
cards from Burger King.
So here's my
I
I
box
love
of
those
Pokemon.
things.
Here they all are.
Oh my
Damn.
I
god.
wasn't kidding.
Holy
I
cow.
owned a lot of these things. I had a problem. So, name a Pokemon. I've got a statue of it.
Is that all Gen
My
1?
favorite was
there
my
are,
Mew.
like, there are a few older generation ones, like, here's a Blaziken from Gen 3, which has a yeah,
I think all the ones I had were
a Dratini stuck in it, but, then I've got, here's...
Why does Ekans look like that?
Dratini stuck in
Yeah,
it.
and then I've got a, Metacross? Metagross?
Metagross? Metagross.
Not cross.
Or Metagross.
Yeah.
I
I'm
always
so
thought
bad
it
at
was
the
pronounced
pronunciations,
Metagross,
but
but
it-
I pronounced a
So
lot.
I don't.
It's wrong.
It shoots things. Look, watch.
It shoots things.
Oh, I don't
That's
know where that went.
awesome.
That's somewhere on my desk.
I
I'll
don't
find
believe
it
it.
someday.
Believe it, kid.
But yeah, so the Gen 3 ones I have were all, I found it. Had like actual like would move and stuff. So like this one shoots things. The Blaziken also has a thing that has like a fireball that would shoot out of its hand. I don't know where that is, but like you would make it, you would like push down on its arm like this, and it would shoot a fireball. I don't know where the fireball is. It's probably
Were
That's
these
awesome.
also from like McDonald's and Burger King and stuff, or were they like?
These are from Toys R Us, where I lived. I lived at Toys R Us.
Oh, you went for the legit
Oh yeah.
stuff.
You would get like
I
packs
had
of
a
like
Furby
5 of
collection
them. And...
when I was younger too.
Did you say Furby?
Yeah, I did.
I used to have
I had a
Furbies.
Furby.
They
I had a
sold
Furby.
Furbies were like they also had them as like there was like a time when like Burger King or McDonald's sold them as well, and I have a bunch of those. They were like little keychains, and I have a shit ton.
I definitely had 1 or 2 of those at a time, but I think I sold those at a yard sale.
And then I had like real Furbies. I had like the big
had a
one,
real
like the
one.
adults, and then I had a baby one that my aunt gave me, and that I still even have in my room.
Now, what
Same.
about have you
Like,
guys
bring
ever
them on
heard
screen.
of the long Furbies?
Ew, what?
Yes.
So it's this trend online where people are taking like Furbies are coming back, but not quite the way you want them to, because
They're coming back in a very
Yeah.
Oh, or
uncomfortable
is
way.
it TikTok doing the like stretching filter?
no. It's people actually sewing these Furbies where they would take they would alter them so that they are like snakes, basically. Like they have a really long body, and they would reattach their feet to the end of it, and so they're called long Furbies. Yeah, I watched this.
It's very
I
There's this
don't
girl
like
I follow
that.
on YouTube who did like a whole deep dive on the Tumblr community of long Furbies, and then made one and stuff.
Oh my
And it's
gosh. I'll get my baby
please
Furby
Google
so
long
that
Furby. I beg
Do
you.
it.
You must see.
I don't think I
No,
want
but you
to,
have
Rebecca.
to.
Do it. You have to, because
to.
we're telling you to.
Ew.
Are you?
I had one that was gray, and then another one that had kind of like giraffe spots on it. But I don't know what happened to them. I don't have them anymore.
Yeah, I wonder if my dad is currently in the process
made a
of
Furby
an
movie.
abomination.
What? Are you? Did you Google it?
This is an abomination. Yeah.
They made a Furby movie.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like.
It's really
that.
weird.
Yeah, they're kind of
Also,
horrifying.
did you see somebody made a Furby out of baked beans?
What?
I did see that. That
What
is
does that
disgusting.
mean? How? What?
So it wasn't real baked beans. It was an art piece that they made to look exactly like baked beans, and it does look exactly like baked beans.
Gross.
Even
Hank Green
surprised,
has
'cause
one.
People are just crazy.
Wait, who has one?
Hank Green.
Yeah, Hank Green has
a
one.
long Furby or just a Furby?
A bean Furby.
Bean Furby. I enjoy. So when you Google long Furby, there's this one that's where they gave it like arms and horns and stuff, and that's something. That's a choice.
It's a choice.
It's a choice. Some of
Sure
these,
is.
I mean, it's honestly just impressive work. But yes, Tim, I understand. Hey, I'm sorry to expose you to this.
Jack Spiro coming in clutch.
Did you see the one where it's got like someone sewed like teeth in the middle of its stomach? Like, oh, it's horrifying. Oh, it's still horrifying.
Ew, I hate
the
that.
original one is
There's
horrifying.
Sienna's Furby.
I'm still horrified by it. But I'm really.
That's like Gluttony from Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah. Except this has really long, weird, hooved legs, so that's a situation.
It has eyelashes.
So anyway,
Yeah,
back to
I don't
Pokemon. So when I was younger, I used to have Pokemon figures too, and I had like some that you would like keep in like little Pokeballs.
Oh,
and
I
can't remember all of them that I had, but I definitely had a Gengar.
Gengar.
And I definitely had a Fearow and a Raichu, and I'm pretty sure I still have the Raichu actually.
I have a Pikachu somewhere. I have like a stuffed animal / animatronic Pikachu.
Oh, I had
Animatronic
a stuffed animal and an animatronic one, but not together.
I mean, it was like a stuffed animal, but it was like this. It was like a Furby, where it had like technically a hard body, but it was fuzzy. And it like said stuff. I mean, it only said Pikachu.
Apparently, I'm giving everybody in this game really weird looks.
I mean, it was a Pikachu animatronic, so it only said Pikachu, but you know.
I found a Spearow. Oh, ha! And here's my Fearow. I got all three. Fearow, Raichu, Gengar. The Gengar is see-through.
Wait, hold the Spearow and the Gengar up to the screen, because I want to see what they look like.
Spearow or Fearow? Which one do you want?
Sorry, Fearow.
Okay.
I want to see if they look like the ones that I had.
Horrifying.
This is the.
Truly.
So it's probably not.
Wait, turn the Spearow.
Well, this is my.
I think
I'm
that
glad
might
that
have
I
been
was able
similar
to give
one
you
I
that little
had.
heart
And then the
sack
Gengar
thing.
is kind of see-through. It's like translucent.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And then here's my Raichu. One of my faves.
Okay. Yeah, I have that Raichu. I think
Lighting
it's
in
like
my
the same brand.
Alexa, turn on bedroom overhead.
Shoot, I didn't see what they were sending out.
Now everyone's Alexa's gonna
I'm just gonna
respond.
send out Jack
Not
Spearow.
everyone has something labeled bedroom overhead. That might help, but.
True.
Yeah, but then theirs are gonna go, I'm sorry, I cannot find that.
True.
Oh, I also have I made a Pokeball. So this is a Pokeball that I made out of a tennis ball. Can you see it? I can't tell if it's on the screen.
That's
because
cute.
It matches your head.
It does match my head. And then I also have my grad school mentor, because I had mentioned I like Pokemon and Eevee and stuff, and she made this for me. She painted it on a rock.
Oh, that's cute.
Aww.
Yeah. You can check her out on Etsy. I think it's Etsy. It's Rocks by DD. So
I don't have any
she's really
Pokemon
good at painting
things
rocks.
for me.
I have an unfinished Eevee painting that I was making.
Eevee's my fave.
Well, it was an
drawing.
Eeveelutions painting.
I had a Pokemon drawing. It was a Pokeball and all like the first however many ones coming out of it, but I don't know what happened to it.
Yeah, I have one of the like little pictures I had hanging up was of the Evolutions at some point. It's not hanging up anymore, but it exists somewhere in my life. I want to do like a
It's
painting
just
of
somewhere in my life.
Or
yeah. Should I show you guys mine? It's not finished.
I mean,
but
if you want to, go for it. Yeah. Oh, I found.
I mean, I'm happy with how the Eevee and the Eeveelutions came out. The saying that I want on it is just not finished, and I haven't touched it in like 3 years. So
welcome
3 years.
Who knows if I will finish it?
That's so relatable. Honestly, I feel like Dr. Calamitous from Jimmy Neutron.
I think that all the time. Like, I have that thought about myself.
I feel like I never finish a project.
It's like, yeah, I've got this just giant painting in my living room that has been sitting in there for a year now. Just never gonna finish it.
Yeah, I have so many things that I'm in the middle of working on, and I just haven't, because, hey, you're not wearing shorts, so what if I'm not?
That's
it. About it, bud.
I totally forgot that all of these people, like all of the people you're fighting, they don't have names in the original game, so it's just Youngster and Bugcatcher, and you fight like a million Bugcatchers, and it's just like, where's Bugcatcher Joey? But that's the next game. Like, they're all just.
What saying do you want to put with it?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't even.
I want to say my possibilities are limitless.
Oh, that's cool.
And it was actually, I had it like written out that it was going to be like in the smoke of the letters, and I would obviously clean this up so that it was just, I would probably.
Ooh, that looks awesome.
Thanks.
That's really cool.
Close up of the Eeveelutions part.
We
I was
should
happy with the...
stream on Twitch and just do like a painting night, honestly.
We should. I was actually very happy with how the Eevee came out. It looked super cute.
Very cute.
Aww.
Thank you.
I love Eevee. Eevee's my absolute favorite.
I really want to finish it because it's been something that's been. We should. Kate, you could do a Pokemon painting.
But then I have to do something with the Pokemon painting.
I mean, I have other paintings that I need to work on as well. So,
like I said, the giant painting in my living room that needs to be finished. So.
Yeah, we don't necessarily need to do Pokemon, but it could just be like a general painting night. That'd be fun.
That would be cool.
I hate painting.
I mean,
I wish I liked painting more, but I never like vibe right with painting.
I get that.
I've been needing to do a watercolor painting because I have everything sketched out. I've just been scared to like actually like start the watercolors because I feel like I'm gonna mess it up.
That's half of my life in any of the creative things I do. That's kind of why I've like gone into like some digital art because it's so easy to just hit a back button.
That's exactly why I do digital art now.
Or make a new layer, like duplicate it if you're not sure if you're gonna like something.
Exactly, it's so nice.
The amount of layers that I have currently, I'm
working on this route yet. I don't think I did.
No.
If you guys see me like go look off to the side, I'm currently trying to try my hand at drawing Tumult for D&D. And I'm having a rough time.
Oh yeah, washing brushes is yeah. When I decide to actually wash my brushes is very annoying. I often do.
I've thrown away an unfortunate amount of paintbrushes because I just forget to wash them.
I just leave them in the water until the water evaporates, and then I'm like, oh, maybe I should do something about this situation.
Yeah.
Sienna, look, it's you.
Hey!
It's a trainer. No, don't sing. Okay, good. It's a trainer's Jigglypuff, though, so I can't catch it. Oh.
Its eye looks.
Alright, well, I'm gonna hit you with a fury attack.
Can we observe that its eye looks. One of its eyes looks infected?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
what is up with
it
that?
really does.
He's
that's
like
what I
giving you the
look like.
stink eye.
So, guys,
Nice.
just, I don't know what you're talking about.
Really
it looks just like me.
It just looks just like Sienna. Yeah, exactly.
That's it? Yeah, that is.
Give us your lunch money, kid.
Oh, we're almost to Mount Moon, which means we could
else
have a
here
chance
before I
at
try to
catching a
catch
Jigglypuff.
one.
I have never actually thrown out a paintbrush after that. I just washed them, and it's never been a problem, but I think that's because I'm not a professional. So my brushes are okay. It's okay if they suck. They've always survived. I think.
Brushes.
You what?
I think I should probably, if I ever want to get back into painting,
if I wanted to
brushes.
I was about to say if I wanted to become a professional painter, maybe I would fix this problem. But for right now, I like to pretend that my brushes are fine, and so far it's worked out for me.
Oh, I would more so buy new brushes just because it's been so long and I've neglected them for so long that I think I just need.
My only problem is I want like a
Ooh,
really
Pokemon.
tiny baby brush.
That's for Pokemon Center.
I do have a very tiny baby brush.
My small
that
ones
one I wouldn't
tend to have like split, and that's kind of a problem. Yeah.
I still have the plastic covering that it came with, so I put that back on over it.
Maybe just get some like wax to try to fix that.
My problem is like I like to paint
them like we do with
fun,
our water, with our
but then I have
Chinese
to just
water
have
painting.
them.
Chinese brush painting. Sorry.
I mean, you hang them on a wall. That's generally what one does.
But like, I don't like the look of like random
fancy.
paintings on my wall. I just like the color. I feel like would never work unless I like specifically painted it to match my walls. Yeah, but you know, I have very picky.
We're not buying a magic carp.
Aesthetically. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, then again, I have bright pink walls and I don't give a shit. So there's just a bunch of different kinds of things on
like
my
I
wall.
can't think of something I would paint that I would like. Anything I would put on my walls would be more like minimalist or abstract.
See, under this, I have decided that I wanted to have something for like when I have work conferences and stuff. So I actually have I don't know if you can see it.
Alright, let's see what Pokemon we're gonna catch.
It's a canvas hanging command.
Oh man, this is another Pidgey.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll catch it, but meh.
And so I just can switch out canvases.
Oh, that's cool.
That's neat.
See, I guess I'm lucky because I have my own apartment, so I just hang all of my stuff all over my walls. So my living room is just covered in paintings.
I mean,
But I happen to pretty much paint very similar color scheme every time, so they all kind of jive well enough.
Alright guys, what are we naming this Pidgey?
Pudgy.
Pudgy? Pidgey's gonna be named Pudgy.
I like it. That's cute.
That's what I named my first Pidgey when I got it in Pokemon Go.
Pudge is my
favorite
character in Animal Crossing. So.
Pudgy?
I did nickname my Pidgey Pidge once. Is it EY or Y?
I would spell it exactly like Pidgey, but with a U instead of an I.
Pudgy.
Pudgioto.
Yeah.
Dang, I was hoping for Jigglypuff, but was not in the cards.
I mean, we're going into the mountains,
Boo.
so might
True.
still have a chance.
I just want to see what else
like,
you run into.
prints
I'm
on my
curious.
wall.
But now you're just gonna make us sad because we don't get it.
It's a Spearow. Do we have a Spearow?
Jack Spearow.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just wanted to see what else we could have run into. Nice! Jack Spearow, one hit KO.
Dope.
I have to repaint my room this weekend, or at least begin the process of repainting my room.
Why?
Because next weekend we're getting new floors.
What does that have to do with you repainting your
Well, my room needs to be repainted because it's just white and my walls are dirty because I just like put my feet on the walls all the time. They're not supposed to be there, but that's what I do because it's comfortable.
Beware, Zubat is a bloodsucker.
What?
So is my ex-wife.
But
Wait,
Sorry.
so Kate, are you repainting your walls just
joke.
white again?
No,
Oh.
that's the bigger issue is I have to pick colors, and it's best to do it while the carpet's still down, obviously, before the new floor gets put in.
What kind of flooring?
Just like a dark hardwood or faux hardwood.
No more
That's
carpet.
nice.
So I'm thinking, no more black carpet. It's time for the carpet to go, especially because Phoebe keeps peeing on my floor. So that era of Kate has ended. I'm thinking the goal for my bedroom is like Scandinavian, but like with 70 colors warmth, like to warm it up.
Interesting.
So I'm thinking beige walls, like a beigey, so like white, but like some more depth than just white, and then like a burnt orange. I want to
You
do
wanted
like
to say burnt sienna. Don't
No,
lie.
I did not. I feel
Don't
like
lie.
burnt sienna is slightly more brown than what I'm thinking of.
I get it. I'm not
mean,
good enough
burnt
for you,
orange
Kate.
is
It's
one
fine.
of the colors I hate the most, but you do you.
I
loathe
don't like
that color.
orange that much either, but this combination of like orange and like foresty green.
That sounds like a carrot.
That
No.
sounds like this game right now.
If you look up like 70s aesthetic,
Yeah,
that's
I
kind of
hate
what
that
it is.
color
I
scheme
know exactly what
more
aesthetic
than
is.
Zubat.
anything.
Oh my
Else.
god,
You're
look
talking
at
about
it.
the mystery machine, Kate.
No.
That's 60s aesthetic.
Isn't the mystery machine blue?
No, it
It's
is
like a
blue,
tealish.
tealy colored. Yeah, no. I know what you're talking about, the 70s aesthetic, and I hate it. Personally.
Listen,
but that's
I
because
was
I hate
with
the
you.
color orange.
I used to hate it too, but my cousin just redid her sitting room, and it's got like those colors in it, and it really captures the vibe of what I want.
Ugh, yeah, I'm looking at it now
But
and I don't.
so above my bed, or the wall that my bed is on, I want to do like the orange arch and replace in like lieu of a headboard.
So, McDonald's Golden Arch. Got it.
No, just one arch, not a double arch.
You're not gonna be loving your new room then.
I don't need to love it that much.
It's just so...
But yeah, that's...
This doesn't feel you, but okay.
I am a little surprised. I would have
different.
expected more pink.
I would have expected gray, honestly.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, I have gray sheets.
Yeah.
I need like some like warmth in my bedroom, I feel like.
But I don't know if that's what you want to convey with the wall. Because, okay, speaking from somebody who has a hot pink room for most of their life, I mean, I've always liked it, and I haven't really cared what my, like, posters or decorations have been, like, in congruence with that.
Alright, y'all, we need a nickname for Zubat.
Oh.
Baseball.
Baseball?
That's what
Baseball
I named
Zubat.
my Zubat in the last game I was playing, I think.
Why baseball?
Because it's a bat.
Baseball Zubat.
Because it's a bat.
It's a baseball bat.
Baseball bat.
Oh, it took me a minute.
Clearly.
But, like, Kate, if you go for the warmth on your wall, like, you're not planning on painting your entire room this, like, burnt orange, right?
No, I'm going beige walls with the orange and the green accents.
Okay. I got confused because I was gonna say it's really hard to, like, find things that match your wall if it's
I also
straight up the right color.
am not afraid to like I've repainted my room many times. So like if I don't like it, it will just get repainted.
I guess it's
easier
like, for you to do that than it would have been for me to in my life. Because I lived in a room that was bright teal for years. And also bright green and bright purple. So it was a look.
That's a lot.
And
I used to have pink walls when I was a little kid, and purple carpet. God, that was such a bad combo.
When I was in high school, I had bright turquoise, purple, lime green. Those were my walls.
I had gray in high school, actually. I had a gray wall and then like a blue-gray wall.
Yeah, I mean, I like color on a wall. Personally, I hate white walls. I find you can't. My walls are white. White, boring as heck, and I hate it.
But you don't really have
a
choice in that.
I live in an apartment, which is why I cover my walls in crap. By which I mean paintings, so that they are less white.
That you did.
But I just have a personal disdain for the color orange, so it's hard for me to appreciate what you're talking about, but that's just my personal feelings on the color orange. I'm sure it'll look good for a person that doesn't hate the color orange like I do.
I'm not that big of an orange person normally, but like...
Tim, what kind of green?
Yeah, we talking the lime green or like green. This kind of green? Because this is a nice green. I would paint a wall this color.
My brother's room is lime green.
Yeah, was it like a forest green?
I see what you did there, Sienna.
Was it a forest green? Was it a Kelly green?
You said a Kelly green.
Emerald is very bad.
What? That's also a green.
Like, when I own my own house, I'm definitely gonna paint a room this color. This will be very pretty, I think.
That will
what color?
The color of my jacket or my sweater that's on my hair. Like this kind of emerald.
Yeah, I like that color a lot.
Is really pretty.
It wasn't a forest green. You're missing out, Sam. But was it a PHORE?
STE. Yeah.
Green.
And I also like want to try to incorporate more plants into my room.
Yeah. I want to do more of that too, but I'm going to wait until after I'm like more settled somewhere.
Yeah.
Cause
that's fair. Like I have 4
I
living
could get that,
plants,
Tim.
and 3 of them were gifts, so that's why I have them. I someday I would like to have more plants, but I also
I just need to get my like current room in order because like
I have 2 plants in my room right now.
Nice.
I have this one.
This is a wall. Cat,
and I have this one, which is a panda.
That's cute. I have.
These are my 2 plants I have, and I totally did not get them just because of the planters.
This was a planter that was a gift from Andrew, but the plant I bought. So this is the only plant I've actually bought. You know, I have a cactus, which was a gift from our friend Chelsea, and then I have a philodendron, which was a gift from my friend Madeline.
A philodendron.
And then I have a bamboo, which was a gift from myself, but it was purchased along with Christine and Sienna, I believe. We all bought them at the same time. Were you there when we bought the bamboo?
Think so.
I thought it was.
It
was when we went to Chinatown in undergrad.
Alright, we need to get baseball up to speed.
I don't think I ended up buying
one.
It
was just me and Christine who got them, I guess.
I was there on that trip, but I don't think I ended up buying one.
I was not. Alright, where should I put this?
Yeah, Tim, I surprisingly, my plants should be dead. Somehow they're not, I think. I honestly don't know whether they're alive or dead. I mean, I'm pretty sure this
you hear that,
alive.
Rebecca's plants? She wants you
this
dead.
This one is alive, but it's also only a few weeks old. But my cactus, I honestly have no frickin' clue if it's alive. I wouldn't know how to tell you if it's alive. And because I water it once every, like, maybe month, if I remember. Which is fine, because it's a cactus, but, like, I think you're supposed to water it slightly more than that. And then my bamboo, I add water to it every, like, 2 weeks, which is not enough. And then philodendron, I water at the same time as I water my bamboo, which is super not enough. You're supposed to water them every day. So...
Yeah boy, yeah boy. Hello. Yeah boy, yeah boy.
Hello, welcome.
Yeah boy, yeah boy.
I don't know that I can say that.
They think we're gamers?
I'm a gamer. I don't know. I mean, have you seen my hat? I'm clearly a gamer.
Have you seen my hat?
I'm a gamer in that I only play Pokemon. Valley now.
Valley. Don't forget Stardew Valley.
I play Stardew Valley.
I haven't played it all today, and I want to, but I'm gonna wait till after stream.
You know what gamer,
take a break
like,
from my GIS
real
homework.
gamer game I was playing was Outer Worlds,
I think
and I need to get
ESO
back
is a
to
kind
that.
of gamer game.
Yeah.
You know, we played
I want
the
to get
heck
back
out of
to
that
ESO.
for like a solid 2 months.
Which one's ESO?
Elder Scrolls Online.
Elder
Scrolls Online.
I
mean, you know.
I keep running into birds.
Herbs.
Dude,
I'm just gonna train up baseball a little bit, because baseball's just like slacking.
I did play Mortal Kombat as a kid.
Maybe I'll speed that up.
I
played
played
video games
Mortal
as a
Kombat
kid.
for like a year, and then
I never did.
But you've played Injustice. Injustice is
Spyro.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I know, that's true.
But like
Mortal
Kombat was
Aquaman.
I remember the first time I ever played Mortal Kombat was after we had obsessed over playing Injustice for like a whole semester, and so I played Mortal Kombat against a whole group of people I was meeting at my summer research thing in Seattle. And so these were all people I had just met that week, and I walked in and was just like, I've never played Mortal Kombat, which was true, and then I beat every single one of them, and I was just like, I hustled you all.
trained with me, though.
You should have played for money.
I should have played for money, because I wasn't even lying. I had never played.
There we go.
Wait,
I meant Injustice. Wait, how do you know that we've played Injustice?
Who are you?
Who are you? Do you
Training
know us?
montage.
Or do you know us through here? Who are you? Who are you?
Oh. Okay, is this one of the
imagine if there was like some real random person?
There's
from
the
our past?
Jigglypuff, but it's
Well,
a
I
nuzlocke.
want to talk to.
Can't catch you.
You boy, I'm waiting with bated
That's
breath.
not helpful.
It
He's
me.
gonna say,
That doesn't
boy.
help. Your boy.
Super unhelpful.
Hold on. I don't think they're done.
Asleep.
Oh, it's Tommy.
Tommy Nagel?
Nagel?
Sorry, I just
Wait.
doxed your full name.
Tommy!
Sorry.
If it makes you feel better, no one else is watching that doesn't know us, I think.
True, yeah. That is.
Holy crap! Sup, Tommy?
It's Bagel.
Tommy, are you gonna be at the wedding?
Long time no chat. I'm not saying C.
I don't know where in the world you're living now, so.
I don't know where in the world you're living.
Maybe we shouldn't say this on stream. Never
Rob-
mind.
Yes, I'm gonna see you next week.
Oh, I have a guess as to the wedding. Okay, I'm pretty sure I know the wedding.
It's
And I haven't
their
seen a lot of them
mutual
books in so long.
It's the mutual cousin. I get to see people next week that I haven't seen in forever. I'm excited.
You're gonna see them before you see me.
I'm gonna cry in South Carolina.
I know. I'm gonna see them before I see Rebecca, Shannon.
Baseball grew to level 9. Let's get baseball to level 10, and then we'll take on Mount Moon.
How exciting.
Also, Andrew, it's baseball because
it's
he's a baseball zoo.
It
I'm
took
very
me a second
excited.
to realize that too. Yeah.
How is that
Very
not your
excited to
first thought upon seeing bat? Is baseball bat? Is that just me?
I think from the back you quite necessarily. I don't.
It definitely wasn't my first thought, but
Well,
I mean,
when
I
you
love
said it,
bats
I
in
immediately
general,
got
so
it.
when I think of bats, I just think, oh my god, like one of my favorite animals.
I think.
See, once you said baseball, I immediately got it, but it wouldn't have been my first. I think I named when in Pokemon Go, when it first came out, my first Zubat I named Asshole because it was really hard to catch.
Oh my
And
god.
you had
So,
an
okay,
experience
Zubat?
real Pokemon where they are actually assholes. I hate Zubats.
It was
So-
because of the I couldn't. It was really early on, and I was not good at throwing the Pokeballs.
I mean, I never got good at that. That's why I quit that game very quickly.
Oh, do you mean in Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a bitch catching.
Reroute. Andrew is going for your attention.
Yeah, he's saying what
That
I
is
said is
not
not
nice.
nice. I'm sorry.
What did you say?
I agreed that Zubats that I hate them.
Or asshole?
Yes. And I did actually
So okay,
say it.
I
so,
actually
I mean,
but-
it's
really like Zubat. I mean, I understand it's annoying, but man, when it evolves into Golbat and then Crobat, like, I can't tell you how many times I've had Crobat on my team because it just
real bats
ass.
are dope. I love
Yeah.
bats. I love real bats. Zubats can...
There are bats in my tree right by my house, in my backyard.
Them.
I don't, because anytime I step outside, they like make too much noise and it scares me.
Oh. And then you got the flying foxes in Australia that have like up to 5 foot wingspans.
They do look like tiny winged puppies.
They're just They're sky puppies. I almost said
sky bats.
Very good.
They are.
For anyone that's in the Discord, in the chat, I just put pictures of like some of the color schemes I was talking about for my bedroom, so y'all stop judging me so much.
You didn't put pictures of long Furbies, though, I'm guessing.
No, because I don't think that's fair to do to other people.
I
still haven't
looked. I've been afraid. I was afraid of long Furbies. Just for funsies.
I was afraid by Tim's reaction, so I didn't look it up, but now I'm going to.
You just gotta. I'm trying to see if I own a Zubat.
Bernie Sons, it's back this.
Oh, I hate it. Oh, I immediately regret. Yep. Why am I clicking on Google Images? I'm seeing round Furbies with long legs as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time. It's a super time.
Oh, why does that one have spindly legs like a... Oh,
one of them's on like frog legs or something.
I don't know what sound that was that you just made.
Why am I still scrolling? Somebody please come take the computer. Oh, this one is also a Furby with the teeth in the middle, like you were talking about before, Rebecca. They have super long goat legs.
Yeah, I saw. That's the one I was talking about, the one with the goat legs.
Oh, that's the one you were talking about?
Thank you,
There's
Tim.
A really
I appreciate the support.
Snorlax looking boy.
Wait, let me see these pictures too.
With a Furby face.
Where are they?
Just face.
Okay, that's more muted than I was picturing. Because if you look up 70s orange and green, you get much more coloring.
Sorry.
What?
Andrew's telling Sienna to stop.
Said Sienna, stop.
But Andrew, long Furbies, what's the problem?
Yeah, the words are strange.
Long Furbies are clearly the best version of Furbies. Man, I can't find a Zubat. That might be one of the ones that I don't own. How could I not own a Zubat?
Wait, in Pokemon Go?
No, I own nothing
in her
Pokemon Go. In
tub
my tub of
Pokemon.
Okay.
I miss Pokemon Go summer. That was a great summer.
Yeah, I actually stopped playing because I'm like,
Andrew, I did want somebody to stop me.
You were probably one of the last people to keep playing, Shannon.
Yeah, true.
I was, yeah. Super nerd wants to
fight.
Why
on the floor?
Why does it look like
why is Super Nerd
Attack on Titan?
What?
Andrew, I did want someone to stop me, but I had to switch tabs.
Alright,
so
we are trading you out because we're not going to be effective in this fight. Bernie-san, I choose you!
Yes, Bernie's on. The good news is that I did uncover
once again for your support.
Oh yeah, Danielle, the second we started talking about Furbies, I immediately thought of Danielle, because she is a Furby
you missed the beginning of the stream. I showed my Furby.
Danielle,
I
think
got burned.
Danielle likes those weird Furbies, though. Those, like, freaky Furbies, like...
Furbies?
I didn't break my arm.
Like,
sorry.
unholy Furbies.
You go on and then I'll explain.
Furbies, those are unholy.
Not just long ones. Like, there's lots of different
all of
unholy...
the various forms of the
Why do I have, like,
horrifying Furbies, yeah.
Pokemon?
It's a fun time.
Sure. The abomination,
right. Okay,
yeah.
so I could spin the tail around on this thing, and then it spins.
That's so
I told you, all the Gen 3 ones all had attack moves. Whee!
Oh my.
I want that.
That is aggressive.
Yeah.
That'd be if I might have, like, mixed drinks or something. Just, like, dip it in and just...
Yeah, here, I'll
It
make
would
you
be
a
shaken, not stirred.
No, this is very
Shaken,
stirred,
not
though.
That's very stirred.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I just want to slap someone with
Hi,
this,
I would like my drink prepared.
Hey, guess what?
with
Guess
egg.
what? And then just whee, slap them in the face with it. I think that'd be great.
What attack move is that,
Uh,
Riru? That's Andrew.
Tail attack. I'm sure Rayquaza could
Tail
definitely learn
attack?
tail attack, right? Tail.
I mean,
Tail whip. Sorry, tail whip.
Oh,
I
and I'm
think is
just
what it's
gonna.
actually called. I don't remember.
Tail attack.
Tail is
Yeah,
it
tail
tail
whip.
attack or tail whip? I'm sorry.
I think it's tail.
Ooh, rare candy.
FYI, I'm just gonna explain this quickly again because I don't think a lot of people were here in the beginning. I did not break my thumb or my hand. It's if you were on if you saw our D&D stream, I talked about it a little bit. I had a hand brace on. It went from being just an annoying pain to a swollen, constant pain, and I thought it was a bacterial infection. And then it turns out that it's just a swollen, an inflamed ligament. So I have to have it. I'm in like a semi-cast, and I have to keep it immobile for. Yes, I
Or downgraded, depending on how you look at it.
I upgraded. I'm gonna say upgraded because I can only give positive vibes. So thumbs up for everybody. Rebecca did mention that I could give a thumbs down, but I can't move my wrist, so it would be like super effort, and I'm not about that. So
Very
I'm not
effort.
about
so
Much
thumbs
struggle.
up, everybody.
Wow.
Yeah.
that. My eyes are so itchy, people. Anyone
I wish I
else
could tell.
suffering painfully from
Allergy.
allergies all the fucking time?
Yeah.
I've been really thirsty this past week, but I don't know if that's from allergies or
Are you
other
drinking enough water?
issues. I've been drinking a lot of water and peeing a lot, and then I drank like a whole
Didn't
ass
need to know that
Gatorade
half of
yesterday.
it, Shannon.
I need to tell y'all. Y'all
Oh.
really need to know about how my bowels are doing.
Andrew said I downgraded as a primate.
It's pertinent information to know.
It's pertinent information.
Andrew said I downgraded as a primate because I no longer have a working thumb. Yeah, Tim, the bird, it was just the same, like...
raccoons have more dexterity
yeah,
than
it was
you.
the great horned owl. She's a bit of a sassy one. So yeah, she really went for me. My coworker gave her a stern talking to the other day.
A stern talking to.
She's like, I berated her for you today, if it makes you feel any better. And I was like, it surprisingly does.
Alright, let's go back to baseball.
What you looking for now,
I'm
Rebecca?
still
Still a
trying to
Zubat?
find my Zubat. I feel like I have to own at least one of the bat line, and I don't. I can't find a Zubat or a Golbat.
Tommy, this is horrifying.
Oh, did he send you that picture
Dang,
too?
that's a lot of dang.
Yeah.
He said I would have spanked that owl.
You did want it to be
I don't know that
great.
you can spank an owl without losing a hand.
I mean, they don't really... I mean, they have tail feathers? It would be if you just hit their tail feathers? They don't really have an ass.
They don't really have an ass.
I do want to show you. Look at the little baby Mudkip.
Oh, Tim.
It's so tiny.
Tim. Aww.
Why is its brain so big?
It's a little Mudkip.
Tim, no, you never watch your back because you never turn your back to them.
Alright, baseball. You've been in this long enough. We're pulling you out.
Tommy, why do you
Tommy,
have
I don't think
those
anyone would
Furbies?
steal them. They're Danielle's. They live together.
Interesting. But one of them was an octopus Furby, and I
I
kind of
miss
want
Danielle.
that. Like, it's horrifying.
Octopus
It's existentially
Furby?
horrifying, but I kind of want it just to have it.
Of course you do.
I don't know. There's just...
Danielle is known in the Furby world.
Alright.
That's amazing. There's so much respect right now, honestly. Not being sarcastic.
I could not live with her. God bless. If I saw those things, like, in my house late at night, I think I would have a panic attack.
Honestly, think that's a fair response, yeah.
I'm just easily freaked out.
I think I have officially decided I don't own a Zubat. I think that's the conclusion we have reached, is that there are no Zubats.
Oh, we need to get one.
Yeah, if
Now
I,
we gotta get you a Zubat.
Yeah, I need to
I guess you
complete the
don't
collection,
own a Zubat.
because like I said, I counted it once, and I think I was at something like 100 of them, but then again, obviously some of these are from other generations, so I don't really know, but I would have...
Alright, where are these cursed images?
I got mine in Messenger.
Oh no, I thought they were.
Oh no!
I didn't want to have to. Oh no, he sent them to me too.
Man, I'm missing out on all these images. I'm just gonna have to go through later and look at all
See,
of them.
I would like that octopus one if it didn't have such a bulbous head.
Yeah, the bulbous head
does
is what
have
makes
like a
it
brain
horrifying.
tumor
like,
head.
I want an octopus one, but I kind of want its head to be less. Just less.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
I
look
want
at
it to just be
Oddish!
the
Look
Furby
at how cute
Ew,
that is.
Tim, yes, each tentacle has a head on the
Oh
end.
my god!
Oh, that's cursed.
Now that's very... No, thank you.
Tommy, tell Danielle. That's a good idea.
Okay, I just need to interject really quick though. Look at how fucking cute Oddish is.
Very happy, but it's very dark, which makes it
Aw.
seem a little creepy.
Demonic.
And it looks like Krobus.
Yeah, exactly.
It does look like Krobus.
Like Krobus wearing some sort of leaf hat.
Tell her to take her octopus Furby and for each tentacle turn that into a long Furby. So it's just like really long and has a head on the end of each tentacle.
Terrifying.
I love it.
Absolute chaos.
Yeah.
I really hope we get an Oddish in this
Tell
now. 'cause
Danielle
that's
and
so-
Grant join the Discord too. Tommy.
Welcome to this.
Hell yeah.
Tell Danielle I miss her.
Yeah, me too.
Tell Danielle I don't actually know who she is and have never actually met her, so I'm sure
I
she'd
have
want
some
to know
of her
that.
art.
I'm sure she would want to hear
I
that.
have some of her art.
I want to get some of her art. I've never been able to
I
go
have-
out to like one of her shows.
I have a piece hanging up at work that I absolutely love because it's her cowboy.
Owl, yeah, I love
It's
that one.
It's the owl cowboy.
Oh right.
Oh, it's so
Riding
cute.
an
I
Where
want
you
that.
at? Was that
Yeah,
from,
I have
was
that hanging
from
up at
New
work.
York Comic Con, our last con, right?
It was.
Oh yeah, I couldn't go because I was a loser who had like work and shit.
Oh, I couldn't go to that one
Something.
either because that was like my first
Oh, yeah.
semester in grad school.
Tell her
And
I
I'm in
still
South
have it. It's
Carolina.
at work, and I love looking at it whenever I go.
Our last con
Hasn't
ever.
been in the
Oh,
past
relax.
week, but
Y'all, when cons start up again,
Would
we
you like
need
to know,
to.
Weather
We
Boy?
just need to. We need to make a plan.
yo, we could like host a meetup of like roll for
Oh
nostalgia
yeah, totally.
friends.
All like,
What little guy?
all like
What did I miss?
10 of our fans.
Oh, the owl.
I'm
Who
sorry.
are basically people we know in real life for the most part.
Some of them we don't.
True, yeah.
Some of them are complete internet
True.
strangers.
Yeah, solid, like 7, maybe.
I'm gonna need to pull up a map because I'm starting to get lost.
Christine saw a bird.
What Blizzard is.
What about
So
Christine?
I can't.
Oh, Blizzard Games?
Wait, what is Blizzard? Why do I recognize that name?
Is it a game company? Is it a gaming company?
I think it is. The name sounds really familiar, but I cannot.
Yeah,
I
it is.
can't. So, what games does it make?
I don't know. He hasn't answered yet.
But
I'm
Andrew, no, I
double-checking.
did not, because I didn't know if you wanted me to invite people to that.
Alright.
Ah.
Oh, they make Overwatch, World of
Oh,
Warcraft,
that's why I've heard of it.
CS:GO, StarCraft. That's
real,
dope.
Real well-known
They make a
games.
game that I play a lot. They have to. What is it? I typed in Blizzard, and one of the things is people also ask, is Blizzard still bad?
Are they bad?
Is Blizzard still bad?
Oh, I finally
Alright,
found
do
a
that.
place
Oh! Rebecca, you know what game they make that I play?
That's awesome, Tom. Tell her I said
to-
good luck.
Hearthstone?
Yes!
Ah.
There it is.
Hearthstone, my fave.
I found a Torchic. A little tiny Torchic.
I love Torchic.
This is one of my faves. When I was a kid, I didn't play with dolls. I played with these. I mean, I did have dolls too, but like I would play like the things that most kids play with dolls for. Playing pretend. But I would do it with Pokemon, and Torchic was always the main character.
Always the main character.
Love Torchic.
Oh,
I always choose Torchic whenever I play Gen 3.
Okay, I'm now looking at your room vibe pictures, and I do appreciate this.
Yeah, it's a lot better than when you Google 70s orange and green.
Yeah.
I really like those minimalist pictures in the background.
I prefer Riot. Ooh, are we talking Paramore albums now?
You know what's funny is I thought of Red Riot from
what a weeb.
My Hero. My entire TikTok For You page is like Bakugo Kirishima cosplayers, and I don't know what I did to end up there.
Like Bakugo as my dude.
I don't like Bakugo because he's a prick.
Yeah, Bakugo's kind of an ass.
He's got an
ass. But
I
do love Kirishima.
He is kind of terrible, but I love him a lot. So.
But it's like Bakugo, like, coupled with Kirishima.
Yeah, I know, that's a popular
And I'm like, I just don't know what I did to end up here.
I really need to get myself a water Pokemon.
Did you like I didn't. I don't think I have liked anything weed.
Did you like... I thought you meant in the past tense, because you did like, but not like you like.
I like My Hero. I just am not like a Bakugo fan.
Yeah.
I love
no taste.
So much. My little broccoli child. He's just so adorable.
Like a rabid puppy.
No, but
I
Tim,
can't
you're
explain
not wrong.
why.
I literally had it was a castle, actually, but...
Oh, I'm pretty sure I did that too. Like
I had a castle, I had a tree house, like, all, like, plastic dollhouse type things, and I would play with the Pokemon in them. Yep, that's very accurate.
I'm a fairy tale nerd, yeah.
Tommy.
Hell yeah, fairy tale.
I remember when the other Shannon got me the fairy tale thing for Secret Santa, and I felt so bad because I already had that same thing, and I was like trying to like play it off, like, oh yeah, I love it, but I guess it was too noticeable. Also, Geodude looks like Mineta. Look at Geodude's head. It looks like Mineta.
What is up with his head?
Ew, he
looks
does
like
look
Mineta.
like Yeah, you're right.
But, yeah.
I don't even watch My Hero, and I know who Mineta is.
Yeah. But I have watched all of, or not watched, I watched most of Fairy Tail and then read to completion. Shannon has read all of, and I don't know if you watched the remainder, but...
I read and watched all of Fairy Tail. I'm not caught up with 100 Years Quest, though. I kind of gave up on that.
Quest, you don't need to be. That's my opinion on that. But,
yeah. At this point, I'm only reading for the Nalu content.
It's not great, honestly.
Yeah.
Ew, Tommy, no.
Oh no, Mineta's the worst.
Is the worst.
Except for the one Mineta cosplayer that we found that one time.
He's great.
He's
I'm
fantastic.
still friends with him on Facebook and Instagram.
Me too.
Love him. He's great.
Y'all, I'll be right back. I need a beverage.
I think I mostly love...
Heal up my Pokemon and find a map for this place because I'm lost.
Enjoy my candle in my bedside or my dresser.
Yeah, Grape Diaper Boy is Mineta.
Yeah, but I think I mostly love that cosplayer because he cosplays Mineta to like, and then takes pictures with people where he's doing creepy shit, but then they attack him. I need to look up his name so we can like actually shout him out, but...
Joby, I think?
Yeah, I'm gonna look up his Instagram just so I can get it right.
Yeah.
But like, and then, talks about cosplay is not consent. And I love it. I love that he takes the opportunity to talk on a real topic.
Same.
And it's also a legitimately good cosplay, too, on top of that, so...
Oh, it is, yeah.
It is,
and
yeah.
His head things come off, so he can, like...
Throw them and stuff.
Throw them at people. That is, I think, partially how he gets people's attention. He throws them at people, and then it's like, can we take a picture?
I remember
at least I feel
him
like
at,
that.
which one was it?
We met him at New York Comic Con.
Yeah, we met him there, but I remember seeing him at the one in DC.
Yeah, we saw him.
But I think we were like in a hurry going somewhere.
Katsucon, yeah, we met him at Katsucon.
Yeah. But I think we were in a hurry going somewhere, so like I didn't have like time to like actually stop and say hey.
True.
I feel bad because there's like a lot of cosplayers I met like at all these cons and stuff that like we switched like contact information for Instagram, and I mean I'm never a big Instagram user, and then I kind of like stopped using social media, so
Joby Bonko.
I think I'll go back to it once I graduate and I get a steady job and I'm not doing anything extra, and that's all I got.
Once we start going to cons again, I'll get back to Instagram maybe. Barely.
Yeah.
Who knows? I've barely posted in the last year of cons anyway, and I was only on there for like a year and a half, so it's not saying much. I found a real kind of.
Name is Joby Bonko.
I found a kind of derpy looking Bulbasaur. His eyes look like he's seen things.
I love it. That's fantastic.
Same Bulbasaur. Same.
But my Ivysaur is like rad. Like look at this guy. Like he is angry.
Ivysaur always looks rad.
He's like got shadow in. He's got like shading and stuff. Like he looks very cool compared to the Bulbasaur. I don't understand. Like he's got more detail than any of my other Pokemon.
Okay. I'm extremely lost right now. The thing that makes it worse is that there's no running shoes, Tommy. So I can't just like zip through everything.
Rebecca,
right, let me see where these ladders go.
You should use those for D&D.
If we did it in person, that would be very cool.
Maybe someday.
That would be really cool. Huh.
Insert.
Yeah.
Okay.
The almighty shell.
Yeah, I mean, considering Andrew was talking about doing a Pokemon-themed D&D, it made me start thinking about doing a Pokemon-themed D&D. Differently than how Andrew's been talking about it, but hey, I've got monsters. So there we go.
So,
that would be perfect.
Rebecca, how would you do it?
I'd probably do it, so you won't understand this reference, but Shannon will. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon style.
I would love that.
So, basically, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon was a Pokemon game where you played as a Pokemon. It was weird because you were like...
oh, hell yeah!
Where you were like a human in a Pokemon body. It was a whole thing. But anyway, that's how I would probably do it.
That would be amazing. I would love that.
Yeah.
I felt Eevee.
I figured.
It's so funny too, because when I played that before, like I would like take the quiz and I would get Eevee. Because Eevee is the naive one or whatever, so it's like
quiz on what
I don't know, I guess
evolution you are? Or do you mean
no, for the quiz that you take to like see what Pokemon you are when you start out. Oh no, Team Rocket.
5 ever since I have played Pokemon Mystery.
Oh my gosh, that Sandshrew is so freaking cute.
I want it.
I do love a nice Sandshrew. Sandslash is one of my faves from Gen 1 for sure.
Sandslash is Pangolin. I love that.
I do love
Instead of fighting it, can we just save it from Team Rocket and adopt it?
I wish.
If we were playing Pokemon Coliseum, we could. It's not in this game.
Really?
Well, not sort of. You could.
Okay,
you could
baseball's
kind of
being useless, so we're gonna switch baseball out.
I want to play Pokemon Coliseum.
Let's send in Jack.
The main bad guy, because he haunts me.
There we go.
Andrew, I definitely want to hear how this game works out for you. Especially as a first-time DM, I'm just so curious how it's gonna
very
work.
ambitious.
It's very ambitious, and like, I mean, I threw myself into DMing before when I'd only played 5 total games as a PC, but like, I didn't invent an entire game.
Tommy, that's me.
So how
I'm
would you
now
do it?
old
Like, if
hat
you were
at
gonna...
it, 2 whole years of
Yeah,
DMing.
Rebecca's no longer
Clearly,
a new DM.
just,
She's an old DM.
I know everything there is to know about Dungeons and Dragons.
But like, guys, she's like old.
Wait, Andrew, this isn't your first time DMing? What? I thought you'd never even played the game.
Wait, Tommy, is this your first time? Like, this is your first time watching us on stream,
hold on.
right?
Yeah. Maybe this is. Yeah, y'all old. Wait, what?
All right, you're one to talk.
Aw, I miss you too, Tommy.
What do you mean Leech Life is super effective?
I have never played Pathfinder, so I cannot comment on that. I guess they're in the same family.
No idea if
I
they're
guess.
similar.
I think they're different, but similar, I suppose. So I guess having DM'd a Pathfinder would get you somewhere in this. So maybe it'll go fine. I believe in you, Andrew.
Oh,
I miss you too, Tommy. God, it's been so long.
He didn't mean that he misses us. He always misses when we stream.
I figured out what he meant. I was just saying it as a joke. But
I miss you too anyway.
Well, we miss you, Tommy.
I don't think I've seen...
He also misses us.
I've seen Tommy in a bunch of the mooks since, like, the one, New Year's party, I think.
Yeah, I haven't...
Yeah, the one in the house in Delaware. I think it was the last time I saw everyone.
Delaware?
Exactly.
I was never...
Guys, you know what's super addicting?
So I don't know the last time I saw
the crunchy noodles
but,
No, I said, you know what's super addicting? The crunchy noodles from Chinese food.
Yeah. Yeah, my ex was very addicted to those, so...
I love them.
Paris looks weird.
I think it looks cute! It's got big eyes!
I'm not a fan of that situation. Like, I like Paris, but that... Hold on, let's see if I can find it. No, I found a Parasect. It's
really weird because it's like with Paris, like the mushrooms take over.
Looks like it has void eyes.
Yeah,
so.
but because it does, because
the mushrooms take over its body.
Yeah, it's like mostly dead, but mostly dead is slightly alive. So
yeah.
Let's see.
Mostly dead is slightly alive.
I mean, it is.
I mean, that is a quote from The Princess Bride. I wasn't just saying that.
But it's also just true.
I mean, yeah, that is. I suppose that is also true. Aha! I found. Now, Paris, much cuter. Look at it. This is an adorable figure, right?
Aww. That is cute.
Much cuter in figure form.
Little mushroom.
And.
Oh, but Tommy, yeah, you should watch our D&D stream. I mean, all the things are on YouTube.
Yeah.
So you can catch up, and I'm gonna throw that out to everyone. You should just catch up on our D&D streams.
Yes. You can hear me do an accent.
Oh,
you
Sienna,
can hear
are you
me
gonna
do
announce for next week?
Lots of accents.
And are you gonna announce a change in schedule?
Yeah. Well, next week, because I am at said wedding that I was talking about before, I will not be able to be on stream. We have not decided what we will do instead.
But we won't be playing D&D next week.
But it
so
won't be D&D next week.
Alright. Next map.
Man, if only I found when I was at my dad's and I found the bucket. I've also found all of my old Pokemon guidebooks because I ain't about, doing things on my own, of course. So I had all the guidebooks. I could have guided us through here. Missed opportunity.
And yes, Tommy, I will definitely. You know what? I'll just play D&D. I'll DM D&D.
You can DM the wedding.
Streaming from the wedding.
Yeah.
I'm sure that everyone that I have not yet met from that side of the family will love me for that.
Yeah. What is it's white.
Yeah, that putting it up to the camera doesn't help. You're also on mute, though.
No, I can. Wait.
That also doesn't help.
God damn it.
Tommy guessed DM.
It's a matcha latte, but it's not showing up green.
Okay, it's starting to turn green now. I can see it.
Yeah, I see
it's
it.
shadowed. Oh god, I want a matcha latte.
I did like a vanilla cold foam on the top.
Can you send me
Really
like
good.
how do you make this? Because you
yeah.
made it so quickly. I don't understand.
A little bit of cold water, a little matcha powder.
Crackety
I have one of those
Jones!
little buzzer things, so I
that's why.
and I add almond milk.
So Kate, you figured out how to make it yourself?
So I didn't put the chai in it because the only chai I had in my house was vanilla chai, and despite it being a vanilla chai matcha latte, it tastes horrifying. So for now, I'm doing it without chai, and it tastes very nice.
I've made a matcha latte before. I have 8 pounds of matcha. Not actually. I think it's like a pound of matcha, but I have a lot of matcha, and it's just been sitting in my cabinet for like 2 years, and I haven't made a matcha latte since the time Christine requested I make one for her. That's the only time I've ever made one. So, I don't know what's wrong with me.
Kate, do you have a preferred matcha brand?
I'll tell you what brand I'm currently using.
I would just like to point out that you should buy your matcha from an actual Asian grocery store because it will be like 1/10 the price from Amazon.
Yo, Tommy, do you listen to NADPod? Because
currently I'm using
they get wedding invitations and they always joke, yeah, we'll come play D&D at your wedding. And I'm like, I kind of want that though.
Yeah, right? I just want, like, my wedding should be D&D. Like, it's gonna be D&D themed. Like...
Holy shit, yes!
That would be amazing.
I can use my Rayquaza to stir my
I'm really uncomfortable that these Team Rocket people have whips.
Do it! Yeah, no, same, Tommy. I want to formally invite them and be like, hey, but like...
Yeah, but like, really? You can actually come. Like, that's cool.
But
I'm
like,
not even
I
getting married, and I will
come?
stage a wedding just for you to come to it.
Rebecca will, she'll... Rebecca, as you said, is going to be officiating.
Yeah, exactly. I will, like I said...
Roll performance for your vows!
Oh my god.
Roll to see if you cry when you're.
Oh my god, yes, Tommy. I would have Brennan officiate my wedding.
Yes, please.
Wedding?
That I would die to have Brennan in my vicinity,
Rebecca, if
honestly.
I reach out to him by the time I get married and eventually get married, if I reach out to Brendan Lee Mulligan and he agrees to officiate my wedding, will you be offended?
Me? That might be the only thing I will accept over myself. Like, if I don't officiate, it has to be Brennan. Like, those are the only 2 options
That's
you have.
Fine.
So, if you get Brennan to officiate,
body belongs
I accept
to Jesus.
that. Otherwise, it is me. I am officiating your wedding. If I don't officiate your wedding, we are no longer friends.
Andrew!
Yeah, I could co-officiate with Brennan.
Because I feel like I'm gonna have to fight maybe an extra person.
I don't even know who Andrew's actually threatening.
I don't know.
Make appetizers in the shape of D20s. You could serve drinks in little potion bottles.
Oh, roll a D20 to see what drink you get.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
that's fun.
This would be so cool.
Alright, so...
And a way to have guests that die of alcohol poisoning.
Well, I mean, if it's my wedding, it probably won't be heavily alcoholic. So,
I mean,
guys.
if it's...
Well,
if it's my wedding, maybe I'll just follow in footsteps and just get a drink that's gonna put me on the floor.
Oh, man.
Our home game of D&D, my deep gnome or Smurf Neblin, gnome.
It's red.
Rogue.
Oh right, she is currently drunk at a trial.
I'm currently drunk at a trial for Shan's character.
Yeah. I'm going to court.
I was told because a Dragonborn drink looked super cool and was told like, and I was like, all right, I'll have half because I'm tiny. Not because Nyx can't hold her liquor, but because she's tiny. She can hold her liquor for a gnome. And then somebody else in our party says, nah, give her the full drink. And so I have this full-on Dragonborn high alcoholic drink, and now she is. What did you name it again? Purple Serpent. And so now she is drunk at Shan's character's
tribunal
trial.
Yeah, it's a good time.
And everyone thinks I'm the problem in the party.
Yeah.
Jones.
Sienna's character's just been having a day, man. But anyway, Andrew, I will officiate every wedding I can.
Was the problem.
I once threatened some of our friends in undergrad that I was just going to get a license to wed people, and I would just randomly wed people, and you know that's it. It's official if you have a license, right? I can just say you're married, and I can force you to
definitely
be
don't
married,
need a marriage
right?
license.
Fun fact: I am actually an officiant.
I will be.
Oh my God.
I absolutely will be for Sienna's
It takes
wedding
nothing.
But...
You just gotta go online and do it.
I almost forgot that I am legally allowed to marry people.
Whose wedding did you officiate?
I signed up for it to officiate, possibly officiate my friend's wedding.
It, right? Oh, no, not.
Yeah, my friend asked, because my mom is also an officiant. She got it for different friends. And she was going to. My friend actually asked if she would officiate her wedding. She was, it's so hard to, like, not give names because you don't want to, like, necessarily put people's names out there. And my mom wasn't sure if she could go because of COVID. And so I was like, well, I'm a bridesmaid, so I gotta go. And I'm gonna go. So I got officiated. Officiated?
No, definitely no.
I became an officiant, just in case. But she had another friend who was also an officiant for the Church of Dudism. So she got married in the Church of Dude.
Like from the Big Lebowski? Good.
Yeah, she's officiant. She has been married through Dudism.
Good. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to get officified, but I'm going to be an officiate for.
You just Google it.
I'm sure. Yeah, exactly. I'll find a way.
Yeah, I mean, I can send you what I got.
I feel like Luke would be a good officiate. That's so sweet. I also really miss Kate.
You're in the group of people for the groom?
I would assume. I mean, like, who creates?
I don't know what that means.
I mean,
like, if you're
because I'm going to be Andrew's,
a groomsmaid.
Groomsmaid. Whatever.
Groomsmaid.
Oh.
Again, hold on.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Best woman. That's me.
I mean, you were going to also be a bridesmaid for me,
yeah.
But apparently you're not now.
Well, you know, you got a lot of bridesmaids, so I figure if you got too many bridesmaids, I'll just be the official instead. Officiate, I mean.
Me just marrying people not
Father Luke. My God. That's funny.
I believe my title is priestess. Sure, Crackety Jones.
Yeah, we'll
need to know the other
wedding channel. We can just marry our on stream.
A wedding channel.
Stream weddings. I don't know who. Well, let me know. Get back to me.
You off constantly. What do you mean if? I'm offended. But anyway, sorry, that's personal.
Yeah. Once I started
personal.
Once I started dating, Rebecca like immediately jumped on the role of I'm going to officiate your wedding. And I was like, I just accepted it. Were you also planning my wedding? Who was my wedding planner?
I was planning your engagement.
No.
So
I think I was planning your wedding.
Yeah, I was planning your engagement. Rob still needs to. Anyway, but like.
I'm not engaged.
Nice save, Rebecca.
But,
Yeah, I'm guys, cat's out of the bag. I'm dating Rebecca and she's also going to officiate our
Yeah,
wedding.
if you are if you are an officiate, you can officiate your own wedding, right? I could just marry
I don't know
myself
that
to
that's
people. If
true.
I become an officiate, that's how I finally get married. Is I just marry myself to someone, whoever I pick. That's how
That's
it works.
Joey logic,
Marry me,
Rebecca.
Rebecca!
What?
I said that's Joey logic. Don't you mess with me, I'll marry you and me right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Wow, we have a proposal in the chat right now. Riru.
Marry me, Riri.
I think that was like,
Marry me,
I will
Rebecca.
marry you to someone else. Is that what you mean? I'm not
Yeah, she was definitely like first in line.
It's funny, you always think you want to be like a really big part of a wedding until you're a big part of a wedding and it's the worst.
True. I mean, not.
I've
I wouldn't
been to
know.
a
I've
wedding.
been to one wedding in my life, and I was 3 years old. So
I've
been,
no one in
to
my
none.
life gets married. Honestly, y'all
Actually,
probably
I'm-
shouldn't invite me to your wedding because apparently I'm a curse.
I'm very excited.
Open bar weddings are the best.
I'm very excited for this wedding. I haven't been to like
Team
a real
Rocket will
wedding
blacklist me. Okay.
since I was a kid.
Yeah, once again,
Get
3
drunk
years old.
and kiss a bridesmaid and then puke in the bushes and cry.
Well, that's
See, I've never been
majority.
able to kiss a bridesmaid at a wedding because they're all like my relatives, so like obviously that's not happening.
Yeah, that would be a little awkward.
Yeah, I don't think I can
also
do that
have
at this
never.
point. I am a +1.
Yeah, I once again
Go
never
rogue.
been invited to a wedding.
Go rogue!
Because none of y'all will get married.
Break up with
Not
the
my
boyfriend whose family's
Just-
wedding it is, and then kiss a bridesmaids. That's a power move.
I mean, I think his sister is a bridesmaid, so how
Her
awkward would that be?
Was a witch! That made her sister!
A princess!
A princess! The Wicked Witch of the East!
Same. I was supposed to go to a wedding, and it got postponed, and now they broke up.
Well,
So
I guess it's a good thing.
that wedding's not happening. Trying to think of the next wedding I'm
I
gonna
want to go to
You
one so
I
bad.
try to
They
go to a
sound like
wedding
they're
like
so much
every
fun.
year though. Kate, like I don't. How do you
I
know
was
so many
supposed
people
to
get
go to a wedding
married?
in October, but it also got pushed back.
My
Roll
family.
to see which bridesmaid
Yeah,
you kiss.
I'll be like, so in my
Allie,
in
too.
my themed wedding, all of the bridesmaids have to roll to see who they get to go kiss. You know.
See, you set up a
Power.
whole singles area, and the singles can roll to be paired with
There
each
you
other.
go.
Yo.
It's like speed dating.
Exactly.
Like,
So I went to my sister's wedding, and then my cousin got married, I think a year later, and then another cousin got married, and then a family friend got married. And those
Andrew, you are.
oh,
you
in
were-
college,
Sure.
my cousin got married, and they did like a little cruise wedding over like Valentine's weekend.
Yeah.
That was
so
a fun
many
time.
Weddings. I don't like in the time I've known you. I swear you've gone to like 17 weddings, like one every other weekend.
It's funny because I hate going to weddings. Like I don't like getting dressed up. I despise it. I do like getting drunk, but
see, this
and I
wedding,
wouldn't
cry.
even
I'm
know
such
if
a
I
baby.
would like a wedding.
this wedding is black tie.
Oh God.
So
Oh no, Reaver was poisoned!
Oh,
boy-
no.
boys had to get a
But
tux.
you have to watch out for sharks. Oh my God, Andrew.
No,
I don't think
Andrew,
Rebecca
no,
would let
you
you
cannot.
anywhere near her
I
bachelorette
I will
party.
not allow that. I don't know who I would allow to plan my bachelorette party because I don't really.
I would like to go
trust-
swimming with the
I don't
sharks,
know who I trust
actually.
to do it for me. I feel like y'all would do something. I don't know.
I
Yes,
am the
Cracky
one playing
Jones.
Pokemon.
Shannon's the one
Nice,
playing.
yeah.
That's why all of us are like. super
Yo, this
talking.
was really good.
Alright guys, which fossil am I getting? The dome or the helix?
Helix.
How do you do a poll in the chat? Have we figured that out yet?
You need to be affiliate so that you can do like.
We just asked the chat. There's 3 people there, so.
I
or
say
4
Alright,
Helix.
people
chat,
there.
which one?
No, 3.
Are we doing dome or are we
Wait,
doing helix?
So, okay, people should know what they're getting. Let's see if I can find the Pokemon fast enough. Where's my
I don't know it
Omanite?
yet. Oh
10.
goodness! Whatever you
I
just
am not
said,
the
it
marine
got
bio
beeped
bot.
out twice.
7,
I might not have one. That might be the problem.
So Andrew said, "Get the left one."
I don't know what Andrew said. I don't know if I should let it go in the chat.
But Crackety Jones said
get the right one. I was gonna address it in a minute.
Andrew, no.
When she picks.
Who's gonna be the?
Alright, I don't know what it is.
So one basically turns into an ammonite, which is ammonite, the helix, and then the dome basically turns into a basically it's like a trilobite. It's like a trilobite versus an ammonite. Which one?
Ammonite.
I can't find. Wait, my. Aha! I found
so that's
one.
Two for
Here,
the
I've
ammonite.
got a Kabutops.
Ooh, Kabutops!
So I found half of the thing. So we got this option. Hold on, I'll try to.
Yes, please follow us if you don't already.
Right here.
Get the blue one.
And then.
But I want the red
the
one.
Other one, so I think that's all I can offer us. But that's one option. Unfortunately, I don't know that we have an Omastar or an Omanite.
This time, please. Trilobite. Crackety really wants the Trilobite.
I don't. Yeah, wait.
You know what? Crackety is a new follower.
Yeah, this
why
one
not?
gets a. This is Dome Fossil, so I like this guy.
I do
He's
like.
Got cool, you know.
Yeah, I do
I enjoy
that guy.
his sickle arms. They're nice.
Yeah, that's true.
As much as I enjoy an ammonite, like an actual.
Can you pick one because I want to address what Andrew said?
What did Andrew
say?
Wait, Crackety Jones said, "Yeah, but I'm a piece of shit. Don't listen to me."
Alright, so what's the final option then?
Not.
Are we going Dome or Helix?
Trilobite,
No,
whatever one that is.
Because I like sickle arms. And also because
Alright, we're doing Dome.
I own one. I don't own the other. I don't own an Omanite.
Same, Tim. Andrew, I really like the idea of rolling to see who gets a lap dance first, and Rebecca gets to roll with advantage.
This is why you're not invited. You were not invited to my bachelorette party, Andrew.
Wait, what was it? I missed it. What did he say?
I don't want this.
So I'll read it. So he said, I would hire a stripper, and we have to roll to see who gets a lap dance first. Riru gets advantage.
I kind of like
No, I don't, though. It's my wedding. Why are you doing this to me?
Wait, what was flagged for
you? I just said I thought
I
liked the idea.
Andrew can plan y'all's bachelorette parties.
Why is my screen blinking?
Andrew, we would plan a lit bachelorette party.
Y'all need Jesus.
Okay, I'll see. Oh, Nat 1, no stripper for you.
Yeah, Nat 1, you don't get to, like, get a lap dance.
Nat 1, you have to strip.
Nat 20. Nat 1, you have to strip. Ew, no.
What?
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. Nat 1, you have to give the lap dance.
Let's see. Yeah, I think I need to get my
I haven't been to that many bachelorette parties, I will say, because I was always underage.
I forgot that Riru's poisoned.
We did, just Sienna, someone from Sienna's boyfriend's family. This is how this all started. Is she talked about going to a wedding this weekend?
Yeah, it's.
I almost
next
let Riru
Friday.
die.
I want to come.
I forgot that Riru was poisoned, and that's why this.
Oh no!
But it's okay. It's okay. We fixed Riru.
My sister and brother-in-law had a joint bachelorette party where we rented a pirate boat.
What?
And it ended in a horrible mess, and I cried because I cried everything.
Oh yeah. For those who don't know, Riru is my friend from high school, Andrew, who is Double-Edged Cat's nickname for me from high school. It doesn't have to do with anime. It has to do with a lot. It's a long explanation, but it's been my nickname since high school, but only to him, and that's where it's. That's the person who is calling me Riru.
I like the idea of it being an anime nickname.
I didn't watch anime in high school, so it couldn't have been that, at the very least. It is partially inspired by our Chinese teacher, though. And when I say Chinese teacher, I mean she taught Chinese, she was also Chinese, but, she taught us Chinese. And the way she pronounced my name in Chinese sounded, it's there's a long explanation for this, name, but yeah.
Let's get some Pokeballs.
Rebecca's gonna take the D20 and throw it out a window.
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah,
Rebecca
Mandarin.
took Mandarin in high school.
What?
I was saying yes, that you took Mandarin
yeah.
in high school.
Yes, I took Mandarin in high school, and so did Andrew. I was the president of the Chinese club because we had a very well. Yeah. Anyway.
I think based you saying that, we can infer what you were trying to say.
Alright, y'all, let's go get.
My school didn't have Chinese.
What is gonna be?
Andrew, I mean, yeah,
Oh,
you did. You Andrew could actually pronounce the things. I think we had equally good memory of the stuff. I just could not
And
pronounce
it's a ratata.
anything because I have a terrible accent.
I mean, we don't have one, so.
But yeah, you're right.
Boo.
But I'm sorry, Lao Shu liked me more.
I miss. That's the only thing I really miss from high school. I feel like I was so smart in high school. I took 3 languages and like spoke them so well.
I miss speaking other languages.
Yeah.
I used to be able to read Latin, like read and write in Latin.
The year I took Latin was a joke, but yeah, that's true. We were technically co-presidents. You're the one. I call you were my. Hold on, what did I call you? Vice
y'all, we got
Ratata.
I feel like we should name it Ratatouille or Remy.
I support that.
Guys, what should we name our Ratatat?
I vote either Ratatouille or Remy. Why does Rattata look like that? That's like a fucking dog.
No,
I would say Remy because I feel like Ratatouille won't fit.
Symbol, I think.
Yeah, Ratatouille's not gonna fit. All right, Remy the rat.
Yeah.
Remy.
We had French, Spanish, Latin, and German, and I took everything but German.
Ravioli.
We were so random. We had Spanish, German, and Chinese. Like we just had it for reasons. We didn't even actually have Latin. It's just that I took an online course in Latin, and why it was such a joke was because it was an online course, and but like I took it as a basically like kind of during a study hall, but period. But we were just kind of left to our own devices in the back of the library, and so I could finish all of my assignments for the week because it was an online class in a day. So I would do that, and then we would just hang out and literally play like first-person shooter video games against each other, or watch Monty Python, or whatever. Like we just played video games and watched movies in the corner of the library when we were supposed to be doing our classes. So.
My Latin teacher was no joke, but he was the best.
I can definitely afford this bicycle.
For sure. My French teacher was my absolute favorite, though. Oh my god, I loved her. And she loved me. I was definitely, like, her favorite. Because I was with, like freshmen and sophomores, because I took it so late. Like, I took it my junior and senior year. So not only was I just naturally good at languages, but, like, I was a better student than everyone else in the class. So she would always, like, talk to me after class. Else. Well, so there's my favorite story to tell is this girl was talking about, she was trying to talk about Amsterdam, and she called it New Hamsterdam.
New Hamsterdam.
I love that, though.
And I was just like, huh?
Amazing.
Well, are we ready for
But yeah, my teacher would always, like, use me as an example in class, like, for vocab words, and always refer to me as patient and stuff, and she would, like, smirk at me.
Patient?
We were buddies. Patient. New Hamsterdam, yeah. It's the best.
That's adorable.
I'm gonna get my new Rattata out, Remy.
My Spanish teacher, a heated blanket would be nice.
I have a weighted blanket.
I have a weighted blanket on my bed. I saw this thing, and it was like...
I want a weighted blanket.
This girl on TikTok, she had, like, this little hanging cocoon. And I was like, I want to be in that real bad.
That sounds kind of creepy.
It's like... She's autistic, which is why she used it, but, like, other people can use it, like, for different stuff. But it's like... You know that material where people like, oh, I don't know the right words to describe this. They do like aerial tumbling down, but it's like a big piece of like fabric that like holds them.
Yes. Like those.
So
Yeah.
it
Yeah. Okay.
so it's made. It's like from that kind of material.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's like a little swing that like holds you
I really want a
securely.
weighted blanket.
Oh, they don't get healed when they're in the storage.
Oh
Interesting.
yeah, they didn't.
The weighted blanket did not do as much for me as I'd hoped, except now I'm just like
Yeah.
codependent on it. It feels like.
Is that your weighted blanket?
No.
I don't know if it
That
would help, but I just want something to deal with my insomnia, and I'm hoping maybe.
You should try it. It definitely helps me like fall asleep. I thought it would help me stay asleep, and like I have a big problem with tossing and
Yeah,
turning.
me too.
And I was like, it's 15 pounds, like it'll keep me down. No. Now I just like fully sit up and like toss it over. Like I'm just getting stronger in the middle of the night.
Nice. Yeah. See, I have so many blankets. Like I just layer blanket on top of blanket, so I'm just always really hot. And I'm like, maybe if I had one singular heavy blanket, this would solve that problem.
Yeah, you should look into it. They are nice.
They're like.
The smell of whiskey makes me nauseous, unfortunately, so that's unfortunately a no-go for me. I do have melatonin, but it gives me funky dreams.
Oh yeah, melatonin doesn't really work for me.
Yeah, I mean, considering.
It
No,
puts
we
me
can't
to
trade.
sleep.
Considering I have. What did we discover that I have? Oh
Sleep
yeah, considering
paralysis.
that I have sleep paralysis, I apparently should not take melatonin because of that. So.
Let's see, I should.
I've been
One
taking
night,
sleep
Chamomile tea, that I
medications,
can
which
go
it
for.
has actually been helping.
one night before bed, I was like, I'm gonna be responsible.
Ooh.
I'm gonna make some tea and read a book. I wasn't paying attention and made myself a caffeinated tea and was up until like 2 in the morning.
Nice.
And I was like,
Well,
this is not what I
fair
I
enough.
did that
wanted.
once because
Caffeine
I
doesn't
made green
bother me
tea and
anymore.
I forgot that green tea has caffeine in it.
That's the thing is usually like coffee I can drink at any hour, but for some reason this tea just did it for me that night. And I was like, come on.
Yeah. I can't even drink caffeinated tea after noon, or else I'll be up. Caffeine does nothing for me, as we've established, because maybe ADHD. I don't know, but
Oh
caffeine does nothing
no.
for me. But it won't let me sleep at night. I can take a nap in the middle of
I
the
was
day.
not ready for this.
Wait, what do
We're
we do?
fighting
What's
our,
going
we're
on,
fighting
Shem?
capitalism.
We're fighting our rival. I was
We're
not
fighting
ready.
capitalism.
Capitalism. Why doesn't capitalism have all the letters?
Because it didn't fit.
It didn't fit.
Ah, got it.
Yes, we are socialism and we are fighting capitalism.
Yes, our character, yeah.
Like how we have the one name and theme
Yeah,
with us,
Bernie
and then
Sanders.
everything else just kind of went off the
Yeah,
rails.
I mean,
Yeah.
what more? Are we gonna name them all after, like, political
Theorists
figures?
and
Like,
politicians.
yeah.
Oh man, I really hope we can beat him because I was not. I shouldn't have done that. Oh god, I keep doing that too.
I wish I could pronounce Trotsky.
Trotsky? Mr. Wait, what about my dad?
I think he was
Is he a
suggesting a name.
socialist?
Oh, my dad is not a socialist. No, my dad is weird, but I wouldn't. He is in his own
Weird.
I
category
love Abra.
of.
I mean, he
So
is, but
I can't describe his political leanings honestly.
they're an enigma.
He is just an enigma.
Yeah. The
Enigma.
most
Hello.
enigma one can be is my father.
I got distracted. I was putting a new book recommendation in the book club. I meant to do that the other day.
I'm almost done a book
Music?
right now. It's very exciting, but also...
Congrats!
No, guys! PB died!
No!
PB!
No! And it was a critical hit.
Yeah.
We are going to avenge
You killed my dog!
Killed my dog.
Bernie-san, avenge him!
That's so sad.
I can't speak. I was trying to say second. Second wave of author invites.
Invites to what?
That's exciting.
Squirtle, alright. Dang, and right when I thought
That's
we
awesome,
might be
Crackety Jones.
okay.
I know I could probably just call you, like, Crackety or just Jones, but Crackety Jones is just so much better. You gotta say the full name.
Pour one out for PB.
Pour one out for PB.
What does that squirrel look like? It could be a Ditto.
Everything in Gen 1
It
looks
does.
a little like a Ditto, let's be real.
Oh, a short story anthology. That's cool.
Oh.
Every day I question my life choices and wonder why I'm not running like a little bookstore in just like a quaint town. That's all I really want.
Yo, Berkshire's used bookstore heaven.
Really?
Yeah, if you've never been, go. It's freaking
that's-
amazing. I can actually show you guys my favorite finds from antique books, from like used bookstores. They're right in my room.
Yeah,
I'm very happy about
I need to start. No, I don't need more books. I need to read the freaking books that I own already. But like, to run a bookstore.
The true goal.
When Kate and I used to talk about running a bookstore bakery, a bake store,
A bake store?
or
I love
a
it.
bookery.
A bookery.
Right, I
yeah,
guess we
that's what
gotta-
came up with.
Guess we gotta put
Capitalism is
I
killing
finally-
bees. Oh my god.
be away. This is sad. This is our first death.
Well, I mean, technically we died entirely once, so at least, you know.
We did. We had to restart because that was
So these are my
So
favorite.
alright, so what are we
bookstore
gonna do? Are
finds.
we gonna release all of the ones that die, or are we gonna deposit them and keep track?
Just deposit
I don't.
them.
Where do you deposit them?
Box. They're in
You
the
keep them in your
computer. Put
backpack.
them in the computer.
Oh.
Alright, Pudgy's coming out.
Wait, Pudgy died too?
She's
What?
taking Pudgy.
Pudgy didn't die.
Oh, I'm confused. I don't know. Oh, so
We
this
just
one
can't
is...
organize them into boxes like in other
I'm gonna
games.
wait until we're done. Did we
I need
deposit?
to
Okay. This
pull
is
up.
this is a small, like,
Capitalism is killing bees.
this is a book called The Bat Poet. It's like a kid's storybook from copyright 1963, which isn't that old, but it just looks really nice and vintage. And it also has an
What just
inscription in the front.
happened?
It's Merry
Oh,
Christmas,
no.
Jenny, from Mom and Dad.
Aww.
So
Wait,
if
yeah.
any of you know a Jenny who
Okay.
had a
Jen, make sure to
The
save.
Bat Poet,
Save where you're at.
What?
Did you save recently?
Yeah, I'm gonna save that.
I do
I
like
did not, but I'm gonna do that.
finding
Save
writing in old
Steve.
books.
yeah. And then this one is my fave. It is
There we
Fairy
go.
Tales by Hans Christian Andersen,
Ooh.
and it's from like the 1920s or something. It's like a very early. It's a second series. It doesn't have like an actual. I forgot what it is, and I contacted the place again. Was like, hey, can you tell me where this is, like what year this was from again? and then they never answered me. But it's
Alright, we're doing training. Because I don't want to lose another PD.
I just found on one of the pages, this edition enjoys copyright in all countries signatory to the Berne Treaty and is not to be imported to the United States of America.
Oh, okay.
Well,
but I'm gonna claim that because I am a Swiss citizen, I'm allowed to have it.
Oh, good.
This is actually really from Switzerland, and I know that because my dad told me so.
My dad told me so.
But it has like a thing in it with
Alright, now that we're doing a training montage, we're gonna up the speed.
And we need like cool background music. Oh man, I should have gotten some of the music that Gerd sent us.
Yeah.
Imagine calling the cops and being like, I know this person has contraband, and they get there and it's a Hans Christian Andersen book. And they're just like, what?
Yeah. So I've got a Hans Christian Andersen book, and now I've got a Grimm's fairy tales like vintage book, but that one's from. Yes, I am a Swiss citizen. Swissizen, I've never called it that, but I am a Swiss citizen. I have diplomatic immunity. Not really. I'm not like an ambassador, so I don't.
Oh, really?
And I'm gonna try and do this as quietly as possible, which probably won't work. But I like to keep it in the plastic because this one's falling apart.
I had a bunch of like old books up in my like front hallway, and my mom was trying to get rid of them.
No,
I was like, no. So I had to like steal a bunch and bring them into my room, and as I was going through them, I found a 20 in one of them.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. We were also going through a lot of older stuff, trying to get rid of some things, some like junk in our office, and one of the things that we were gonna throw out only because we don't use VHS tapes anymore.
Back in the day.
Was a VHS.
Well, you're not going to snitch to the cops, Andrew, so it doesn't matter. Who are you going to snitch to?
David Bowie.
I was going to
say Serious Bowie. Moonlight. And I kept it because I couldn't risk. I can't
give up any of my VHSs. My mom keeps trying to. You can snitch to my mom, that's fine. She's like, can we get rid of these? And I'm like, no. And she's like, well, where are you going to put them? And I'm like, I don't know. Just give me time.
Yeah, that's pretty much my life.
Yeah, I still have all mine, which I don't know. Maybe I'll get rid of, or maybe
I want to have someday when I'm an adult enough to have a home. I want to have like a basement that has like I want it to just be like an entertainment basement with like every game system, bunch of games, like old VHS tapes.
Cool.
Yeah, I think I have some of my old VHS tapes. I don't know. I mean, my mom doesn't like getting rid of things, so there's a very real chance that she has mine. I have the opposite problem. But I think she did get rid of some of the VHSs because she knew we didn't have the capability to watch them anymore. But
I think we got rid of ours because our VHS player, our VCR, that's what it's called.
For all you kids out there,
VCR would like eat the tapes, and it would like unwind like all the film in like the VHS tapes. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
That's unfortunate. That was definitely one of the drugs.
I have a Sailor Moon movie on VHS, and I still wish I had it.
Aw.
Yeah, when they were my favorite movies, if the VHS broke, we just bought DVDs of them, so I have DVDs of several of those movies.
Fair.
I have one VHS tape that I will never get rid of, and it is because it was a recorded... Alright, so this is going to be like a deep cut for probably like nobody here except me. But has anybody ever heard of the Snorks?
No.
They were like aquatic Smurfs.
Okay.
And let me tell you, Shannon, you would have fucking loved this show.
I love how niche this is.
Yeah, it's so fucking niche.
I'm sure we all had weird niche cartoons we watched. I could name several.
We've definitely talked about the Snorks.
Yeah.
Though.
Yes, Andrew.
We have.
Nobody has ever heard of Snorks before.
I think
like
they
whenever I
referenced
bring
it
it
on a
up,
Drawfee episode actually, because it sounds really familiar for some reason.
maybe they did, but like I like will bring it up and people will be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah, I'll bring up my weird ones after you're done.
What the fuck is a snork?
It was the greatest thing ever, in my opinion. No, not Casey. Casey Kelp? Oh, wait a minute! Holy shit, that was her name, wasn't it? Fuck yes, she was my I think she was the pink
Casey
one,
Kelp?
right?
Character on the Snorks,
yeah,
apparently.
they weren't sea monkeys. They were they were snorks. Come along with the snorks.
Okay, now I gotta Google.
Swim along with the snorks. Oh, you can be waiting for you and me. Yes, I freaking forgot her last name. Tommy, yeah, you get me.
Interesting.
No, that was Casey. She was pink.
Yeah, Casey is pink, and there's also several pink ones actually. So, I googled.
Well,
it
I mean,
just
she was
now.
like one of the main characters, but there was also
Daphne
All-Star,
is
Junior.
Pink.
Daphne.
Yeah, Daphne's pink with like purple hair and a red star. She looks like she'd be the alluring one.
Look it up.
I guess.
Oh yeah, duh. Yes, she was essentially the what's it called?
Oh, I can tell you about the effects of microplastics
Shannon
on
can tell you
grass
about
shrimp and
microplastics. But I'm gonna finish talking about Snorks first because this is my
you talk about
my
Snorks.
anime rant. This is
my
version of anime.
Yeah. She's going to certified Rebecca
no, we gotta
level
switch
anime
out baseball.
rant. What about the Snorks?
This is my version of the anime rant. Yes, rant. And it was just so good. All-Star was like the main character. He was yellow. He had like a pet octopus named Aki. Or Aki, yeah, Aki. And oh man, I haven't watched it in forever. But anyway, it was on Cartoon Network when I was little, like reruns obviously. And because it was like an 80s show, I think. And my parents knew that it was coming off the air soon, so they VHS taped it. Taped a bunch of episodes for me. So I have an entire VHS tape full of Snorks episodes. And I loved that tape so much. I would watch it all the time, especially when I was sick. So like when I was home from school and I was sick, I'd like pop in the Snorks tape. And it was, and honestly, I think the best part was there were still some commercials taped because they couldn't edit those out or anything. So it taped all the commercials that were in between, that were on during the show. And I just have all of these like early 2000s 90s commercials stuck in my head. Anybody else remember like Frosted Cheerios? And they had there was a specific commercial with what's her name? Kathy Griffin.
Kathy Griffin?
Yeah. Or Make Me Better Baby. I had one of those.
Oh wait, I do.
I remember Make Me Better Baby.
Make Me Better Baby. La, 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 la.
Yeah.
Better.
The ones that I...
Yo, did y'all hear the guy who used to do Disney commercials passed away?
No. What?
Coming soon.
That guy?
From Disney.
Oh,
like that.
I think that was a while ago.
But yeah,
it was like a week ago, or like within the past week or so. It was very recent. Like it only just happened.
Yeah. Also, yes, Tommy, you were right that as Rebecca said, that Daphne was also pink, but Casey was my idol. She was more of a Tom girl, and I just freaking loved her.
Tom girl?
Tomboy, whatever the.
A Tom girl.
Like, what?
Tom girl, a Tom girl.
I grew up in the
My
90s.
dad
I
also did that
remember
for me.
Shut up,
before
Tommy.
internet was like starting to become a big thing.
And I used to watch. Now here's my old pool. Actually, no. First, Tim, I also have a collection of old consoles. I have I have an NES and a N64 and a GameCube and then a Wii and a Game Boy and a Game Boy Advance and a Game Boy SP and a Game Boy. Yeah, I have every Nintendo thing
I have a
except I am
PS2.
missing the SNES. But anyway, that's my old game system. Uh, that my basement will be full of old Nintendo game systems apparently. But anyway, I just want to see, have any of you ever heard of the random old 80s cartoon that I had on VHS, which was the Pupples?
The
No.
Yeah, the Pupples.
Pupples?
Is it about puppies?
No, P-O-P, Pupples. Because basically they were these, it was about these creatures that looked kind of like, I should Google it, but, like teddy bear-ish things. But basically they could, those stuffed animals that you could, like, fold out? They were like a bag, and then you pop them out, and that became a thing.
Yeah.
In the 2000s.
Yeah.
This was like
So.
the early version of that, but this was the whole cartoon was them popping at, like, they could pop out of their skin basically because they could, like, fold up into a ball and then, like, roll and pop around and, like, bounce around, and then unfold and become, like, this creature thing. And so yeah, I had a
Damn, Remy's a beast right
video
now.
full of Pupples.
Pupples.
Once
My
Remy
dad
learns
used to record-
Hyperfang, like, Remy is an absolute beast. Like, look at all these one-shot kills.
I also used to watch the original version of Littlest Pet Shop, which is very different than the version that existed, like, in the 2010s. But that was my show, man. I watched a lot of that. Also watched a lot of Alvin and the Chipmunks. Had a bunch of VHSs of that.
My favorite was Dragon Tales.
Yo, Dragon Tales.
You've been able to guess.
Oh, just to answer your question, Crackety, we all know each other from college. That is the answer to your question.
Yeah.
Yes.
We all lived on the
Oh,
same
bye.
floor.
But bye. Thanks for joining us.
They said they have to go. Thank you.
I support that.
Also,
you named a child. You named your sister. I don't know how that works, but cool. After one of the Chipmunks, I love it. I love Alvin and the Chipmunks as a kid, and I did actually enjoy the movies for a bit too. So But anyway, that's great. I support it. I was very pro Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Pro Alvin and the Chipmunks. Yeah. I like the idea of
anti-Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Of an yeah, I'm sorry. I'm anti-Alvin and the Chipmunks. Good night, Craggedy.
The only thing I remember is, like, I think there was, like, a Halloween episode where, like, they made friends with Frankenstein's monster. That's all I remember about the cartoon.
For what
cartoon?
For Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Oh my god,
No,
do you remember that because I talked about it? No.
There you go, Tommy. You got there.
No, I remember actually watching
the Frankenstein one, where he.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't know if this is the same one.
You're thinking about Arthur, the thing that
terrifying.
That one
so we had this long conversation about
the one where he was Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
But Shannon's
I
about
remember that one too, but it's completely separate.
No, I'm thinking of the RoboCop episode that viscerally freaked me out because there was this episode of
RoboCop?
Yeah, I described this the same time you told us about your fear of the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde Arthur episode. I talked about
Jekyll Hyde, Jekyll.
Yeah, you talked about how much you hate that. I hated this episode of Alvin and the Chipmunks that was based on RoboCop, where basically Alvin gets into an accident and then a doctor fuses him with... He got into an accident where he was stuck inside of a tire. I don't know. And so, he was like... and so a doctor fuses him, makes him RoboCop, basically. He's Robo-Alvin, and he's also a cop. I don't know. Anyway, but instead of just removing him from the tire, it's convoluted. Anyway, and then he forgets his entire, like, he has no memory of himself before, and it's all about, and maybe that's the plot of RoboCop. I've never seen it. But basically, it really weirded me out, because I don't like amnesia stories, I guess, but I was just like, I don't like robots. I don't like this whole exploration of humanity where was he still a chickmunk manity.
Especially
but like was he still
as a
him
child?
or is he the robot now? I hate that. I just hate that, and I've hated it since I was a child, and that episode freaked me out.
See, I mean, I'll tell that story. Did I tell that story
No.
on stream about me hating the Arthur episode?
Yeah, no.
Well, before we go on to that, I will say that this is
That's the same
so
episode as the library card, right?
I loved Snorks so much, and I never thought that anybody else would ever love it as much as I did. But I did find one artist at one convention. Don't remember which one it is,
might be
and
why I've heard
didn't
of it.
sign this.
Because I remember
Yeah.
you finding that and freaking out.
They didn't sign this, so I can't even give them credit here. But like, I love Aquaman and I love the Snorks, so somebody made a Snorks Aquaman, and one of them is Black Manta. But yeah, that was All Star. That's supposed to be Casey, but they didn't put her hair in. That's Aki. That looks like Junior back there. And this guy was my fave. His name was Tudor, and he couldn't speak, so he would only speak in like out of his horn, out of his like blowhole. And it was very interesting because they had an entire episode where there was a possibility that they could get a surgery to fix it so that he could actually talk. And it was kind of like I feel like it was a bit of like a dilemma that like deaf parents of deaf children go through, of like, should we get a cochlear implant or should we just, and so it was like that kind of thing and then eventually they didn't do it because they were like, that's what makes Tudor. He's the greatest. He toots. Anyway, now on to my irrational fear of Arthur.
Wait, so was that the same episode where they had the library card song, right?
I don't
know. Cool it was to have a library card.
Every other part of Arthur out of my head.
It is that one, I think.
Yeah, it was some sort of Halloween episode, and they had one of those like in between things that would go on like between the actual story. And it was Brain. That was his name, right? Basically recounting the tale of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. But he was Dr. Jekyll and becoming Mr. Hyde. And the song, you can look it up. I'm not gonna even sing a portion of it because it gives me flashbacks, and I'm not even kidding. It ruined Arthur for me forever. I could never watch another Arthur episode after that. I was a child. It scarred me so much. I had nightmares. Could never watch Arthur again after it. And now if somebody plays a clip from it, I do kind of just dissociate. And I get irrationally afraid again.
It's so interesting. We had this whole conversation about like our visceral fears from childhood, and it's like I rewatched the episode of Alvin and the Chipmunks after we had this talk, and I was like, yeah, I still don't like it. It still makes me uncomfortable. And I think it's the origin of my hatred of like robots and stuff.
I've sat through the YouTube clip and of this song, and I still hate it. It still gives me that like gut-wrenching fear feeling.
It's like I remember.
Yeah, I don't think
thinking about it is giving me that.
But it did definitely leave an impression, and not necessarily a good one.
Yeah, it's like I remember there's this one scene in Digimon because I played Pokemon, I watched Pokemon, but Digimon is where it's at. Okay, and so I remember this one scene. Digimon is has like a lot more creepy elements to it, more obviously creepy, because obviously Pokemon in the background has like Lavender Town, and there's and if you read reading the descriptions of like Pokemon descriptions and stuff, so there's like this secret creepiness, but on the surface everything's pretty chill, and the show was like more or less chill, but I feel like Digimon is less chill about that. Like, and so there's just this one scene where it's this like monkey Digimon who basically fuses with this giant ball of like wires and stuff. Like it's just, and he's just floating over like a big area, and it's ginormous. And he was like the antagonist of that time, and it just, the idea of like something, it was the body horror of it really got to me. And just when
body horror
yeah,
is like,
and I like rewatched this, I rewatched all of Digimon a few years back, right? And when I got to that scene, I had the exact same feeling, because I had forgotten it, and then I watched it. I was like, oh my god, I feel as like slightly nauseous as I did when I watched it the first time. I was like, why? Like, it's not that bad. Like, looking at it, it's like, if I saw this for the first time, I wouldn't be creeped out by it. I'm an adult. Like, this is whatever. I've seen much worse.
Yeah,
but it's like, it reminded me of how I felt as a kid. It was so weird.
Yeah. It's weird how much those things will stick with you. Because again, also, I actually like the story of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde now. But like, that song, it's freaking catchy.
Jekyll, Hyde, Jekyll,
no,
Hyde,
stop
Hyde,
it, stop.
I'm done.
I told you I would have a legit reaction.
I'm done.
Why does Swimmer look like that?
That's a horsey.
What?
No, not the horsey. The guy before it. He looks like fucked up.
I mean the nerd.
They all look a little.
He was like on all fours.
He was swimming. That's how you swim. Don't you know that?
It was like,
I know you don't swim very
shoulder.
often, but
you don't swim on all fours. I know that.
That's how you doggy paddle.
No, you're making things up. Rebecca, how do you feel about automatons? Tim wants to know.
I don't. I like them I like the aesthetic of like that kind of brassy, like clockwork stuff. It's very cool aesthetically, but I do not like artificial intelligence. As soon as there's artificial intelligence involved, as soon as you can ask me, does this robot have a soul? I'm out. I do not want to answer that question. I just
In other words, don't watch Westworld.
Exactly. I have less than zero. I have negative amounts of desire to watch Westworld. I do not like anything like that. It just bugs me, and I just don't like it. I don't like robots. I just don't.
You would not like the book that I recommended in the Discord.
Yeah, probably not.
They look like humans, but they're made.
It's
capital M.
Uncanny Valley.
There's a swimmer
See,
again.
look at him. He's weird looking.
Is a look. He looks like an ostrich.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking about. That's just fashion right there.
Alright, we're gonna heal up my Pokemon.
Movie, Andrew? I don't know what movie you're talking about, but probably
Wait, Emily
not.
Osment
If it involved a robot, I would have avoided it. So, yeah.
It's like Billy Joel Osment or whatever.
The only robot movie I like is Robots, because that's an entire world of robots, so it's obviously different.
And Robin Williams is in it.
What?
Did you meet Billy Joe Armstrong?
No, Billy Joel Osment is a real person.
Oh, I know who that is. Never mind.
I was gonna say maybe that's not his exact name, but I know there's something like that out there.
I heard you trying to say Billy Joe Armstrong, and I was like, singer.
I don't. No, thank you.
It was a robot and had a robot teddy bear.
I don't know what movie you're talking about, but no, I did not see it, and I never will if I'm like...
Yes, I actually do know what you're talking about.
Ew, what is that?
Yeah, it's called AI. I actually liked that movie. It also had what's his name? Jude Law. And Jude Law's character, he was a robot gigolo.
Interesting.
Oh, I was thinking of Juggalo. Gigolo, got it.
Not
Me too! Got it. Gigolo, that's
interesting.
I remember specifically that language because that's what it was. That was like in the tagline for the movie. It was like, I don't know. I don't remember what don't want to remember what they said, but they used that word, and
Yeah. I
not
don't
a
care
word
how
you
good
hear
it is.
very
I don't
often
care
nowadays.
how interesting of a take it is. I don't care how philosophically deep it is. I have no desire whatsoever to ever watch any movie like that. Like, just
I wasn't
no. I
suggesting
know.
it to
I
you.
wasn't.
But if anybody else doesn't care
Yeah,
about that,
other people. It's like there's
I think
so
it was an
many like animes that are all about like I mean, I don't watch mech animes and for a reason too. Like, I'm also just not really interested in mechs, but because so many of them get into, does the mech have feelings? I'm like, I don't care. I just
Alright, guys.
don't.
Here we go. We're gonna face Misty.
I don't care.
It's like as soon as something AI, it's like, okay, so SAO, I already don't like it.
Oh,
But that's
guys, we're
beside
about
the
to
point.
face
Oh,
Misty
cool.
if we want to.
Anyway, what mech anime are you talking? Like all of them,
Misty!
Andrew. I'm not gonna watch it on Halloween. It's not about creepiness. I just don't enjoy it. Like, I just check out. But like, for example, in SAO, okay, which is an anime I already don't like, but that's beside the point. I was like okay with the show until they introduced the AI child substitute. Like, as soon as she was in there, I was just like, okay, I'm done with the show. Then there were a lot more reasons to be done with the show after that. I don't know why I watched 2 seasons of it. It's terrible at that point, but like that's beside the point. Early on, it's fine. Like, it's fine. It wasn't my favorite thing, but I see why people enjoy it for the first half of the first season. Then the AI comes in, and I was just like, just checked out. I was like, okay, I'm no longer interested in this show. It was just that's my reaction to it. I just don't like it.
Oh no! No!
Oh, Jack.
Jack.
No, Jack!
Not Jack Sparrow!
I do love Star You and Star Me.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
That totally makes all the years that I was doing useless. Oh no. Alright, we're gonna use some stand attacks.
And yeah, Tommy, probably not. Probably not. But you know, you never know, I guess. I don't want to play Detroit Become Human. Maybe someone else can play it. I'll just
I
leave.
think it is a cool game.
I don't care if
I've
it's
watched
a cool
some
game. I just don't. I'm not interested. But y'all can play.
I know you're not.
Yeah, I need to watch Evangelion. I will never watch it though. It's like I watched the first episode of it. I need to watch it as an anime fan. I should have seen Evangelion by now, but I just can't do it. I just can't.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
It's like it's such a classic, and it's the classic, you know, and it's just I can't do it. I don't like mechs. I just don't. No thanks. I'm good.
We're just gonna keep hitting with the sand attack.
I feel like you're doing damage.
No, sand attack doesn't do damage. It lowers their accuracy, which is why Starmie's keeps missing. All right, now we're gonna attack.
But fun.
Oh, we lost 2 Pokemon in one day.
True, we did. Poor PB and Jack.
I miss Jack Spearow.
Pour one out for Jack Spearow.
What did PB stand for?
It's based off of Phoebe. I call Phoebe PB sometimes.
Oh, that's right. I think somebody did explain that to me last time.
All right, whew, we beat her.
Yay.
Woo! All right, Riru, level 20.
Yeah, that's me.
Good job.
She's like, wow, I'm so sorry I killed your Spearow. Here, take all of this.
Take all of this.
All of this.
That's that always happens whenever I lose whenever I lose Pokemon, it's because, like, they still have a bunch of HP that's, like, in the green zone, and then they get hit with, like, an attack that's, like, does a whole bunch of damage that you were not ready for, or does, like, oh, shoot. Like, a critical hit or something. It's like, that's always how it happens.
Music is gonna, like, haunt my brain for the rest of forever.
Yeah, it just lives in my brain. I have on my other screen just pictures of popples, and they're a lot creepier than I remember them looking. Like, I'm just staring at these popples, and they're staring back at me.
No more Jack. Alright, let's look at our team. Alright, we don't... Baseball, Remy, Riru, Bernie San, and Pudgy.
Did we not get a catch a poke? Wait. Oh, baseball we caught in Mount Moon. Okay.
Baseball we caught in Mount Moon, and then I think Pudgy is the one that we just caught in the grass.
Yeah. The grass outside Mount Moon.
Look how happy he is. He's flapping away.
Alright, let's go visit Bill.
Bill?
Yeah.
Who's Bill?
Alrighty. I am actually glad that we got a Rattata, because Rattata actually has, like, really good attack.
Is Bill the guy who created
even if it is only
the PCs? Like, it's Bill's PC? Am I making that up?
Yeah, no, I asked who's Bill. Shannon.
What?
Who's Bill?
Oh, yeah, Bill is the one who, like, he's a Pokemon collector, and he's, like, the one who built, like, the PC for storing Pokemon.
Ah, okay, so, yeah, Rebecca was right.
So I found 3 evolutions, but I cannot find Eevee, and I also cannot find Flareon's tail. So, but in case you're curious, here is my Jolteon.
Or went out for that tail.
Yeah, here is my tailless Flareon. I think it's somewhere in the box, but, you know, it's just got a hole in its butt. And then my Vaporeon. Somewhere in here is an Eevee, I swear, but I don't know where. I also found my Digimon, so...
Oh boy.
Yeah, I've got not nearly as many, but I do have some Digimon in this box. So, you know... I was wondering if somehow my Eevee got in here, but it did not. But I also have these real creepy Connects people that are in this box for reasons.
Oh.
Like, look at this face.
I think that's more unsettling than the long Furbies.
Yeah, the Connects people faces. Yeah, like they're supposed to be.
They very well might be.
They came with the Connects. Like, look at this guy. They came with the Connects. Let's see if I can get it to focus on him. But they came with the Connects. Roller coaster or something like that, and so they all look terrified because they're supposed to be riding a roller coaster. Like, this guy looks actively nauseated. See, this guy, I think it's just.
Ooh, yeah, he doesn't look
like
good.
Melting off.
Oh my god.
And so they're just in here because I guess they were the human component to my Digimon, whatever situation I was in.
Oh, so Rebecca, you might know this, but isn't there like a glitch or something where you can like find Mew on this bridge or something like that?
Maybe with a cheat. I'm not well versed in the glitches, unfortunately. I mean, I know all about Missing No, but
Missing No.
Yeah, I'm not well.
I am also
What's Missing No?
Missing No is like
missing numbers.
This Pokemon that exists only if you like use some cheats basically to like I forget what you have to do. I think you have to like there's in the emulators you can like there are mods for those where you can like walk through walls and stuff, and I think it's if you just go from Pallet Town in the opposite direction that you're supposed to go. You can catch
Before
this
getting your first
this Pokemon
I
called
think,
Missing
right?
No, which stands for missing number because it didn't have a number in the index. So it's just
Right.
like this sort of like vaguely L-shaped glitch of.
It just looks like a bunch of pixels.
Yeah, and it is bird type, which is not a real type. So it's
we have flying
it's
type,
like the
not
best
bird.
known glitch Pokemon.
Yeah.
And yeah, I watched a walkthrough or read I don't remember. I watched a Let's Play of it when I was in like high school or something, where someone did all of the possible cheats you could do to get as many glitch Pokemon as they could, but I don't remember the other ones except for Missing No. But I remember they had some like weird ones, and that's what they did is they just walked backwards away from Pallet Town to like where they shouldn't have been.
I think there's another glitch too where you can catch Cubone's mother, who's like the ghost. I think there's a glitch where you can actually like catch her.
And I'm sure Andrew will have some commentary that says that what I just said was not entirely correct. So but you know, yeah. Again, I am trying to remember this from the Let's Play I watched in high school. So. I do love the Pokemon like music. It does just like I don't know. I guess it's my childhood soundtrack.
True.
This and like the Sims.
I can see how it'd be very nostalgic.
The, like, Sims music. Those two soundtracks
true.
are mine.
Yeah.
Like this was early childhood. Sims was like early teens to late teens, mid to just my entire teens was actually just The Sims. So.
I am.
Last trainer on the bridge.
Oh boy.
Mankey? What is Mankey? Oh, we are not fighting this fight with Remy.
Oh dear.
Why does Mankey look like that?
Mankey.
Like he's made of clay. Instead of.
It looks like a Meowth wearing like a pig costume.
He looks like he's holding himself up by the ears.
Yeah. It looks like it's something
it's like,
wearing a Mankey
he's like pulling
costume.
his ears back to make himself look like menacing or something.
What is going on?
I love seeing these designs. It's so funny.
Just not great, honestly.
Alright, Viru. Quick attack. Let's end this quick.
As much nostalgia as I have for the like Gen 1 Pokemon designs and like I'm like, this is real Pokemon. You know, it's just like what the sprites were not great. And, you know, I'm sure the new ones are fine, blah blah blah. I'm not gonna get into this design of that. I don't know the new ones very well. But
I agree with Andrew in the chat that you would not like Evangelion. But I still really want you to watch it because, like, I need somebody else who's watched it to be like, what the fuck is this?
I need to watch it simply because it's like, I think it's like the one mech that I should frickin' watch because it's so, like, culturally important for the anime watching culture, specifically, if we can call that a culture, but you know, like, it's
a culture.
Yeah, so it's, like, important to that.
It certainly is a cult. Sure.
There you go.
It's a culture.
So, like, I should watch
it. It's a weird one.
I can't, like, convince myself to do it. So I'm like, waiting.
No, I understand. I'm also not a huge fan of it.
I'm waiting for someone who is a fan of it to make me watch it with them or something. 'Cause then I'll get the, like, joy of it from them, so I might enjoy it more, you know? That's the hope.
Is that an extra trainer?
What?
Oh.
What's a nugget?
You can sell it for money.
We're a group dedicated to evil.
We're not gonna join your pyramid scheme.
Wait, hold on. They just ask you to join Team Rocket?
They're like, here's the
What if you
nugget. Why
say
don't
yes?
you join Team Rocket?
What if you say yes?
Why does he look like a ghost?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't give the option. It just like assumes that you're saying no.
Wow.
But that would have been funny.
Like, it totally alters the entire
He's like, yeah,
game.
fuck it.
Like,
I'm gonna do
yes,
it.
I am now a member of Team Rocket.
Just play on the bad guy's side.
You know a lot of, like, edgelord children would do it, though. So...
I'm pretty sure there's like a Pokemon mod where like you
I'd do
are
that.
like a Team Rocket person and you steal other people's Pokemon.
That's just a whole new game at that point. Like, I don't even know...
Oh yeah, it's a game. It's a modded game rather. So like when they like I don't know, they take over like the format of one game, but they like change it to make it entirely different.
How dare the game assume I don't want to turn evil? Fair. How dare they?
Yeah, stop assuming my alignment.
Yeah, did you just assume my alignment?
What's their health benefits package like?
Yeah.
That's
If
the
Team
important
Rocket has
yeah,
good
boy,
health
ask
insurance,
that is
I'm
the
here
important
for it.
questions.
Do you guys have health benefits?
For real. I mean, if they did, like, hell yeah, I'd join.
But do they also have dental? No one ever has
They
dental.
don't even have dental. We're from the Union. For all creatures magical, both evil and benign. Have you been feeling at all oppressed or degraded from your job? A little. We don't even have dental. They don't even have dental. Sorry,
I have
I'm just
no
quoting
idea
all
what
of
you're
Shrek
quoting.
right now.
Oh, it's from Shrek.
Is that what you're quoting?
I'm quoting Shrek 2.
God, I haven't seen Shrek 2 in way too long.
Yeah.
It's
I
so
think it's
good.
all on Netflix.
Yeah.
And then when they like catch when they catch like Puss in Boots and they take out his bag of catnip and he's like, that's not mine.
It's so good.
I was
It is
holding
the
it
best
for a
of the
friend.
Shreks, okay?
And then they use pepper spray, but it's actually just pepper. They're like cranking in their face.
Yeah.
So good.
Like, Shrek 2, Shrek is such a good franchise, but Shrek 2 is the best of the franchise, for sure.
So
Yeah.
good.
I mean, Shrek 1 is great, though, because it sets it up.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, Shrek 1 is great, but Shrek 2 just is somehow is a sequel that is better than the first. I don't know how they did it, but they did it.
Yeah, they did. Let's look at my mons. Alright, well, there's some more trainers I need.
And it's okay.
I feel like
never know
there's
what
so
they're
many
talking
more
about.
trainers to fight in this.
I mean...
Like, I don't remember there being this many trainers in, like, Pokemon Red, Fire Red.
I have no idea. Seems...
I love the abrupt color change. Ah, yes, I'm in the Blue City.
What city are we in? Cerulean?
Cerulean.
That would make sense. It is blue. That was a dumb question.
Nah, it's definitely Vermilion.
It's not.
What? I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
just realized Mount Moon is not named after a color. That's interesting.
It is not. Yo! First gen Pokemon games follows the color naming rule in Ruby. Only for the places, though.
I think we'd have to say Ruby follows the first gen Pokemon naming rule, considering it came first.
Yeah.
So true. That is true. Ah. Ready.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh boy.
It's Hiker.
Hiker.
Why does it look like it's
Why
dancing?
does my top look like that?
It's definitely
I
not.
can't.
I feel
This
like
is so
I mean,
funny.
again, Sienna would understand this better than
Oh,
anyone
my-
else, but I feel like the Pokemon in this, the sprites are practically things that would have been drawn in the Drawfee Pokemon drawing episode.
Yes.
Like, they look like slightly less detailed versions of those.
which is just a great.
So everyone highly
the first one is the best.
recommend I mention Drawfee all the time, but the Drawfee Pokemon episodes are the best. And basically, it's a
drawing Pokemon from memory.
Drawing Pokemon from memory. Basically, that's what they're trying to do. But some of them have never played Pokemon, so there is no memory. And it gets a little horrifying.
There's no memory from which to draw from.
And it's wonderful. Honestly, I love Drawfee very much, but those are definitely some of their best videos. Especially the first one is gold.
I feel like if we ever catch a Geodude, I'm gonna have to name it Mineta.
It does seem unfortunately true. He's so bumpy. I don't understand.
He is.
I don't understand why it looks like he has his brain sticking out.
It does.
I'll be right back.
How dare you?
He's such a big hiker.
Hard. I'm like hesitant to walk in the grass because I'm like, I'm not ready to catch a new Pokemon yet. I don't know who I'm gonna run into. Mojo Jojo.
Mojo Jojo? Oh,
Andrew
I just saw that Andrew posted that. I was like,
I am.
Why are you worrying about running into Mojo Jojo?
Wait, what? Wait, why did Mojo Jojo?
You're fighting a youngster.
I don't know. Andrew put it in the chat.
Andrew said it. How does Andrew's train of thought ever work?
True.
Good question.
I don't even know how my train of thought works.
I've known Andrew for 10 years? Have I known him for... I've known Andrew for 12 years now. No. Almost.
That's what I figured,
Something
Andrew.
like that, and I don't know how his brain works at all.
It was funnier to heckle you instead.
Yeah. Wait, Mojo Jojo's brain isn't sticking out. I thought he had like a head wrap around his head.
He hasn't it. No, it's encased in glass.
Yeah.
But it's still visible.
I'm just not.
It's about as exposed as you're getting.
Gotcha. I forgot. Now I'm picturing it and I hate it.
You're decent. Wow, thanks for the compliment, kid.
You're magnificent.
Well, we graced you with our presence.
We did grace you with our presence. You should be honored. You're in the presence of greatness.
Really?
You're in the presence of socialism.
You're in the presence of socialism, which is greatness.
How do I fit all of this in this box?
Alright, Remy.
Andrew wanted to know what you were saying about knowing him for 12 years.
I was just saying that I don't know how your brain works, even though I've known you for 12 years. Or something like that number.
I'm not gonna be able to switch.
Alas for more surprises and terror.
I've had enough of that. See, Onyx looks exactly like he should.
Yeah, Onyx looks right.
We really need to get like.
A little bit scary, but like still, you know, right.
Yeah. We really need to get some grass or water Pokemon.
I want a water Pokemon.
Me too.
I want a Tentacool.
Oh my god, yes. That'd be perfect.
I want my jellyfish. That one would be me. Or a seal.
Oh yeah, where do we
the most lazily named Pokemon. Seal and Dugong.
There's like a shop here that says like it's like seals. And
what?
I'm like, did you get that from Pokemon? It's spelled S-E-E-L. Alright, we heal my Pokemon before I face the rest.
Andrew asked if we got an encounter.
We don't want anybody dying.
Andrew asked if we got an encounter to the left of the Nugget Bridge. I don't. Did we go?
No, he asked if it was to the left of the
I didn't go there yet because I'm not ready to run into a new Pokemon.
No, it's
funny, I was gonna read that and I assumed it was Nugfet, so I was gonna read it out like that. I'm glad I didn't.
The Nugfet Barrage. My bad. You know,
yeah,
like I said, I don't know my Pokemon lore as well as I should, so.
Alright, let's go. Come on. I hate that you can't sort anything.
Yeah.
He says there's an oddish over there.
Just
yes.
an oddish just sitting there? Or a bellsprout?
Just an oddish
Why is
sitting
it
in a
just-
tree.
I think it's
Or a
oddish
bellsprout.
for red.
Oh, hey, there's Mewtwo's cave.
Yeah. We can't do anything
Well,
with
yeah,
that
but
yet,
like the
unfortunately.
people who haven't played the game before might be curious about it. Just its existence.
Yeah.
I am curious
So that
about
cave
that-
over there to the left.
The cave that
Mewtwo
looks
lives
like a
in
really
there.
tall hat on that guy. It's a
Yeah, it
it's
does.
an entrance to a cave, and that's the final cave that you can't.
I'm Doug
You can't enter
Dimmadome,
until-
owner of the Dimsdale
Yeah.
Dimmadome.
No, I thought it looked like one of those British Royal Guard guys, but
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah.
but that's the final cave where you can catch Mewtwo in the end. So we can't go there until the end. Is it after the Elite Four?
I don't think you can do it until after
Yeah,
you
I
beat
think
the
it's
Elite
after
Four
the Elite
too.
Four. But anyway, Andrew told you to go left, but okay.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go visit Bill first, and then I'm gonna catch an Oddish. Vileplume is actually a really good Pokemon because I got an Oddish when I did. Dad took me to a great party. That sounds nice. Yeah, when I did my playthrough, my Nuzlocke of Fire Red, I ended up catching an Oddish and turned into a Vileplume, and that was one of my Pokemon I used for the Elite Four. Oh no.
Oh Jesus.
Taking you back.
What?
So Psychic is super effective against Poison, and Confusion is a Psychic type move, and my bat is Poison.
Oh. R.I.P. your Vileplume, Andrew.
R.I.P. Indeed. I'm not mad. Good. I mean, I didn't ask you, but
I don't care about your feelings, kid.
I'm here to win.
I'm not here to make friends.
I'm here to make friends.
I do like Vileplume.
God, there's so many freaking trainers. Hi, my boyfriend is cool.
Oh.
I didn't ask.
I didn't
Who
ask.
just walks up to someone and says that?
Lass.
You're right. Remy! Damn, you just like pulling through.
Just annihilate.
Putting in the work, Remy.
You go, Remy.
Remy's bussin'.
No. No.
I.
No, thank you.
What? Do we have cut yet?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have it. I haven't taught it to any Pokemon yet, though.
Are you going to?
I will. I want to see if I can get that guy to move. I'm off to see a Pokemon collector at the Cape. Well, actually, you're in battle with me right now, so I guess not. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can like try to get that guy to move. Oh, why? Oh, okay.
Oh, another Geodude.
Dude, Hyperfang. Can we just like not do that? Don't attack me.
Don't attack me.
Oh, thank you.
You're not fighting.
Yes. Alright, Mason.
the description you
So
put
anyway.
in the book. Oh, what?
Oh, I was filling the silence.
I was gonna say
talk.
the description that Kate put of that book with the automatons, or I guess they're more like androids. Do they call them automatons in the book? Because that
They call them autome.
Interesting.
A Udame.
There we go.
But
shop.
yeah, like that does not sound like my book. No, I'll just not. Okay. But
it is interesting because like the way they're like made is they have 4 pillars and 2 of them are autome pillars and 2 of them are human pillars. But the main girl thinks that she has 5 pillars, 3 of them being human, which is like a no-no.
what is a
And she thinks her 5th
pillar?
one is passion. So it's like passion is the 5th one she thinks she has, but it's like intellect, judgment, like things like that. Like
I don't understand.
Like so like intellect, judgment.
So they're made with what does it mean to be a human pillar?
Well, so no, the autome are made with 4 pillars, so like in their brains, essentially.
Okay.
2 of them are like based in like autome qualities that are like qualities of excellence, and then 2 of them are like more emotional human ones. But this girl thinks she has 3 human ones, which would make her more human than autome.
I see.
Which is like no,
more
good.
human
She's
than
a
a Udame.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I don't want to read that.
And her dad is
that sounds
prick.
very much not my kind of book, but sounds fun for you. You do that. A lot of anime about that sort of situation. I don't watch them.
It's very interesting. I mean,
Hands are
for
so
me.
Sweaty.
Have you ever heard
God,
of
I need
the theory of what's it called? The uncanny valley theory?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Like the robotics theory behind it.
Yeah.
I find it
why it's unsettling for some people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Uncanny Valley.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
It's because it's so to explain it a little bit, it's because it and also to correct me if I'm wrong, because apparently you know more than I do about it, that it's like it's something that's so close to reality, but there's something off.
Yeah.
And
like
that's
Polar
what
Express.
Essentially, the uncanny valley theory was a theory by a roboticist about why people don't.
Wait, is this our first Pokemon?
Yes.
Guys, we're catching a Kakuna.
So we could
Woo!
do another Beedrill. But
picture books.
but basically, so
I like fantasy.
made by a roboticist about why people don't like androids specifically, not like the phone, but like the humanistic robots. And so the closer a robot gets to seeming human, it gets creepier. Is basically what they were saying. Like you can call like a automaton that's like just a clockwork thing cute.
Right.
And I agree to this. But once it gets human-like, it gets creepier because it's just a little off. And so the theory is that this comes from like human instinct to avoid the humans that are slightly off, to avoid sick people, basically. So it's like people like because dead bodies are humans that are slightly off. People who are diseased are humans who are slightly off, and so we as humans are slightly off put by things that look just almost human but not quite right. And so that's
so it's
weird.
like a defense mechanism.
Exactly. I mean, this is
I
this
do
same
like that. I
theory
think
is
it's
used
very
to explain
interesting.
like why people are afraid of clowns, and also like other things like racism.
Other things like racism. Maybe I'm like horrified by like Planet of the Apes. Like monkeys. I feel like they're too real.
I don't like monkeys.
Like they're too like human
like
for me.
That's why I'm not a huge fan of like
Planet of the Apes?
I've never seen Planet
well,
of the Apes.
I mean that
I just don't
if I see footage of a monkey, I want to punch it.
All right, we got Kakuna.
All right then.
Like they just bother me.
Woo,
so
Kakuna!
much.
What are we gonna name it?
Wait, wasn't there like a nickname that like somebody had mentioned last time that was like really cool, funny, but like
If you think I can remember that long ago.
It had something to do with B.
Shoot.
Probably.
Queen
AOB. That was it.
Tim, I read a lot of sapphic
Oh
fantasy.
yeah.
Rebecca reads a lot of manga.
Hey, don't call me out.
I read a lot of fantasy.
You do.
I do. Yeah, it's true. I barely read books anymore, though. I am currently reading a book, but
AOB.
yeah, it was AOB, like BEE, because Beedrill.
AOB.
Yes, Tommy.
But
Tommy also had a question for you in the chat, Rebecca, and I would have read it out loud, but I don't understand what he means.
Like, how do you plane about? Oh, like how do I use like mechanical type?
Like mech?
Yeah. I don't.
We don't.
Really. I mean, I have
That's a lie. You throw mechanical bees at us all the time.
Oh yeah, well, little clockworks.
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
Clockwork
AI
beetles?
creatures.
Yeah, clockworks
No,
are very
I
different.
made my character.
Like, okay, fine. Sometimes, like, there is a reality where I could have like a Warforged in there, or the other like plain things from Mechanus. Like, I could. And I would deal with it, but I don't love it. I generally choose to avoid.
There's the oddish. Well, we got a Kakuna again, so.
But yeah, I mean, in my other campaign that I DM that isn't with you guys, I have it takes place in my clockwork in a clockwork city, or at least started off with that, and so they met through a series of unfortunate events.
Oh, I like Modrons.
I met a guy who creates clockwork watchmen. And then one of them adopted one of these watchmen, so we just have a permanent AI clockwork man in the group. And I'm just like, and so I just gave it to him. I was just like, okay, you get to speak for him, you get to make his decisions. I'm not dealing with this because I don't want to be a robot. So
because I don't
there you
want
go.
to be a robot.
So he also adopted a clockwork dog too, and I'm just like, okay. I keep putting these things in here as creatures for you to attack, and you keep adopting them. He also
make them turn on him one day.
The clockwork dog he did adopt after murdering he worked for the police. He murdered the policeman, and then they were breaking a guy out of jail. It's a whole thing anyway. But then
he really said ACAB.
Yeah. Anyway, so then stole the dog after it had attacked them, rewired it because he's a artificer. Rewired it, and then attached in an earlier fight they had taken a mimic tongue with them, and he rolled a nat 20 to attach the mimic tongue to the robot dog, and so now he has a robot dog with just a tongue sticking out of it, like just a long, awful tongue, and I'm just like.
Did he think that was gonna make the dog now speak?
No, he just wanted it to be able to stick to things, because that's what mimic tongues do, is they can just stick to things. I don't know, man.
That's horrifying.
It is horrifying, and so
Rebecca,
now
you have weird friends.
Guys, Remy's evolving!
Remy!
Yay.
Yeah.
Remy evolved into a full-blown chef.
Into a full-blown chef.
I think Modron they're cute, and all of that, and it's like in the D&D world, I kind of accept these things more. I pretend, it's like the movie Robots.
Look,
like
again,
I said,
clockwork is different than AI.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of,
it's different.
It's like the difference between steampunk versus sci-fi.
Are like,
yeah.
I mean, they are
like
clockwork.
androids are sci-fi.
Modrons have skin.
Clockwork.
That's
what?
Modrons have like skin on them.
Oh, I didn't remember that.
Don't they?
I was looking at pictures of them.
Like Modrons,
the Modrons are those like horrible
like girls'
those things. Am I thinking of the right creature?
The monodrone, duodrone, tridrone.
Yeah, they have like skin
on them,
don't they? It's kind of.
They kind of do.
Do they? I haven't looked at a close enough picture then.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they look like they have some skin.
Tommy says little clockwork guys.
Yeah.
They're clockwork, but it looks like they're
like
some
clockwork
flesh.
combined with skin. It's kind of creepy, actually. But they are from the plane of Mechanus, which is what
I bet I feel like it's so far from
and I
looking
just don't.
human.
I don't have that plane in my world. That plane does not exist in my world. In my D&D.
Yeah, it doesn't exist in mine
Yeah,
either.
Rebecca has like a home.
Yeah, I have a very homebrewed
world.
version of the planes anyway. There's only 4 of them, so.
Shen, you can save.
Same. I only have 3.
Oh yeah, it's 9:30, so
we're like just right at Bill's house,
okay,
so I feel like
if you
I think after this
Bill,
guy, then we'll be there.
Also, Tim, yay, manga. Manga is great. Read manga instead of real books. Who needs those, right? Am I right, everyone? Manga's the best. Real books. Who needs any real books? Literature.
Rebecca, weren't you just bragging about how you finished? Like you're so close to finishing a real book.
She also writes. Is the best part.
Like, obviously, I'm joking, but only slightly.
Because, I know
you're
okay.
I do read a lot of manga and a little of real books, but I do want to write real books. So who knows?
You should just write manga.
Yeah, that would involve having to draw manga, and like I may be able to.
Yeah, just be a manga artist.
I don't. No thank
you. Hey Rebecca, just be a manga artist. Like, you're making it seem like it's hard.
Yeah. What? Like it's hard?
What? Like it's hard?
Mm-hmm.
My spine.
Yeah. See, manga is picture books, so Andrew was right from the beginning. I guess I like picture books.
Oh my god.
God damn, Remy.
True, I could just.
Remy
I just need to hire someone
savage.
to draw the manga for me. That's the plan.
Remy became.
Raticate is so underrated. Like, insane speed and attack stats. It just sucks because like it's normal type and normal isn't super effective against anything, but it is actually like really good.
It's also ugly.
Now they have the new Rattata, Raticate in
what do you mean?
Sun and Moon, where they like made them look like fucking gang boss.
Oh dear.
Yeah, everything in Sun and Moon is just whack. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of Sword and Shield. Everything in the new ones are just.
I wonder where Bill is.
Hi, I'm a Pokemon. No, I'm not. Well, he gave that away really quickly.
I screwed up an experiment and got combined with a Pokemon.
How is this not talked
about?
What
if I say no?
Like, I feel like this situation should be expounded upon a bit more.
Yeah. So in the Pokemon anime series, he's actually wearing a Kabuto costume, and he gets stuck.
Good. Just like, how do we not talk about like that we confuse with Pokemon and that the Pokemon teleporter system is weird? Like, it's just.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeehaw! Thanks, bud. I owe you one.
Is he not gonna let that other Pokemon out?
Yeah.
Where's the other half of him?
Ooh, guys, we got a ticket to board the cruise ship.
Exciting. We're going on a cruise,
hell
guys.
Yeah.
That's definitely not safe in a pandemic.
It's fine. We're all vaccinated.
True. Partially.
True.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I get my next shot Wednesday.
I got mine
Woo!
in 2 weeks.
So I guess we'll board the ship and then we'll
take the easy route home.
Oh, we're not going all the way to Pallet Town, are we?
Oh no. No. Sorry. When I meant home, I meant Cerulean. We're not going home.
But the ship's in Vermilion.
Yeah.
Good memory.
Wait, so are we not going? Weren't we just in Vermilion City?
We were in Cerulean. But I mean, we've been to Vermilion.
But it was green.
No, that was just a route. All the routes are kind of green.
Yeah, we were just here. I'm gonna bring up the map, and then you can see. Do, 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 do. And then in the Pokemon anime, that cruise ship sinks.
Oh, damn.
I vaguely remember.
Yeah. Shit gets wild. Aobi has really got to catch up with everybody else because he's
Pudgy
slacking.
also is slow.
So yeah, Pudgy also needs to.
Yeah, I haven't really messed around with Pudgy so much though, since we already have like a Pidgeotto. But I was thinking like, oh, that could be like a good backup if anything happens to Riru, which hopefully
True.
Uh-oh. If Riru dies.
Here comes Pudgy.
Yeah.
Oh Lord,
We
he
have
coming.
our backup for PD, which nobody can replace, or PB. Nobody can really replace PB. Rest in peace.
Except
PB.
AOB.
R.I.P. PB.
But we do have somebody who is going to that. All right. It is 9:36. It's been a pretty productive day of Pokemon. We made our way through Mount Moon to Cerulean. We beat Misty, and we also beat our rival, but unfortunately we did lose 2 Pokemon doing that. So we lost Jack Spearow and PB the Bee. PB the Bee. Then we caught a couple new Pokemon. We got a Rattata. We got a baseball bat.
A Rattata who looks like a Taurus for like.
Right now,
it really does look like a Taurus.
We got a baseball that looks like a
Rhydon.
Rhydon, yeah.
Which is weird because like it's a flying Pokemon. Like why?
There it is.
All right, I'm gonna save it.
Thanks, Sam.
Can you show the map real quick? Cause I just want to see where we're.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
Because I am. Bye, Tommy.
Bye, Tommy.
Thanks for coming.
Right. So we got Route 1, Viridian, Route 2, Viridian Forest. We haven't been to Diggle's Cave. Pewter, Route 3, Mount Moon, Route 4, Cerulean, Route 24. Wait! Oh, we can catch another Pokemon on Route 25.
Because we caught something in 24, but
Yay.
not in 25. Oh,
Cool.
Cool.
You should subscribe if you haven't. Just saying.
Yeah, follow us, Tommy. Do it.
I kind of want to catch this Pokemon now before I forget, because I'm definitely going to forget.
How many do we need?
50.
50.
We're not actually that close, but, you know.
50.
We're more than half. We're, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, the one downside with this one is, like, it doesn't alert you when you enter, like, a new route or anything. So it's, like, it's not... It just doesn't tell you.
You want to
go
I think fishing? Because you were talking about needing water?
I don't have a rod yet.
Okay, never mind. Good point.
Yeah. If I did, I totally would. Alright, let me just double check. Alright, yeah, we are Route 25. Let's see what Pokemon we're gonna catch. I'm gonna switch out Alvi because...
I guess.
Yes, we'll catch one more Pokemon. Don't go into the tall grass.
Come on, Gary needs a new pair of shoes!
Is there another patch, like, further down the route?
Oh, yeah, that's a good
I mean,
question.
what does it matter whether you're here or there? It doesn't matter. They're this.
I don't know. I was
really
just
doesn't matter. You're wasting.
Sometimes different patches will have different Pokemon. Which is
no.
No. Okay.
Is that true?
I have no idea. I've never played a Pokemon game before, Rebecca.
Maybe
Don't patronize me.
Maybe in newer games. I mean, maybe. I just figure it's.
Yeah, sometimes certain patches will have.
There
Alright, what do we
it
get? And it's a Kakuna again.
It's another.
Alright. Well, we'll
wait, can we name it Matata?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Kakuna Matata. It means no worries.
Perfect.
I have a lot of worries though, so...
We keep getting the same Pokemon.
Yeah.
I was actually kind of hoping it would be a Spearow.
Yeah.
But there's like plenty of other places that you can find Spearow, so. Alright. Got Kakuna, who's now gonna be Matata.
Matata.
Kakuna Matata. Perfect. Alright, and now we're currently updated with all of the Pokemon we can catch now.
Hooray!
The next time we play will be us heading to Vermilion City.
Hell yeah!
Going on a cruise ship. Maybe we'll be going on a cruise ship next game. We'll see how long it takes.
I hear PB scratching at my door.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take this out then, while you're just healing us up. So, thanks for joining us. And as we said before, next week we don't 100% know what we'll be streaming, but it won't be D&D this time. So expect some sort of game that we will hopefully announce, maybe. But either way, see everybody next Friday.
Bye.
Yeah! Good night!
Later.